Hello. Hello. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How you doing, Sos? Yeah, I'm live. We have Sos with where he's just getting set up, but I wanted to let you know we are starting the tournament. It's round 1, 46 players, because we have even number now, and it's going to be 5 or 6 rounds of Swiss into a top 8 cut as well. So a lot of One Piece, a lot of big names in here, a lot of large names. So it should be a good time. And yeah, things are good. We made it here. You know, surviving LA traffic is always a plus for me. I hate it so much. So getting here, and honestly, like, I was here an hour early, and every time I'm here, it's like, hey, tournament started 5 minutes ago. Can you set up for round 2? So to be this early is a benefit in itself. So, but yeah, we'll be streaming this again. We should have, at the end of the day, 7-8 rounds of content for y'all. And if you guys are missing some of it too, I'll make this one our freebie on Twitch and YouTube, so you guys can watch this if you're not a subscriber. But if you are, you don't even care. You're watching these anyways, so appreciate it. Easy deck list this time around, right? Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. Do we have people sitting down? We do. We can head over there. I don't know their names quite yet, but that shouldn't stop me. Let me just get, yeah, we'll just head over there. All right. All right, we've got the brand new Strongest Wizard playmat there on the left. Very nice. Oh, and then looks like meta mats on the right. We got the 3 boys. I hope we're playing some Black Yellow Luffy. We know we love that deck here on this channel. Who we got?
We have Anime Panda on the right hand side.
Okay, Anime Panda. And then I'm guessing he's playing. Oh, he's playing Nami. Oh, that mat. Oh my goodness, the bait. From high anxiety to oh, it's a Nami mirror. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do this to us? Why'd you do this to us? Oh my gosh. Who's playing on the left?
Jackie on the left.
Jackie on the left. All right. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've seen a Nami mirror match. It could be interesting. Kick them off feature next match. Dang, that's crazy.
I know this is the content that everyone wanted to see.
Yes. Everyone named Sos.
Yes. I said, I went into the room, I shouted out really loudly, I said, Nami mirrors, where are you?
Yep.
And these 2 raised their hand, and I said, perfect.
I know you guys are memeing that I, made some suggestions on how Nami could be, brought down a level or 2. And you guys are going to see it's going to win every stream on match. There's going to be a Nami win, so.
I saw that. I saw that you actually had some things to say about the Nami deck, and I have a bone to pick.
I am okay with it. I will. The only thing I will defend is it was a thought experiment of, hey, Red Purple Law is its worst matchup. If that goes away, does Nami need to be affected? And the other thing is that what's the best card to hit Nami without like super hitting it? And I think Impel Down was just a card to hit. But I will never campaign like it has to go. It was just. Sure. If we were to adjust Nami, if you think it needed to be adjusted, what's the better card to hit?
It's really tough because obviously you don't really want to hit Kaya because that just hits all blue decks.
Yeah, and that just like destroys the deck, right? If you hit Kaya, if you hit Sanji's Pilaf, if you hit White Snake, right? Like all those feel like kind of like load-bearing cards for the deck.
Sure.
Impel Down is not. You can. It just makes the deck slightly worse.
What about? I know this is kind of a tough one, but Gavel.
Gavel.
I mean, we already have White Snake, we have Spada, we have so many really great event cards that the deck has. What about a card like Gavel?
I could see it, but yeah. So the reason I picked Impel Down was because, one, it has a stupid draw 2 trigger, which is just the worst. But also, it's not supposed to be in the deck, right? The deck that's supposed to be running it doesn't use it, right? I've never seen an Ivankov player use the card, and I think the deck wouldn't miss it. It just get like slightly worse, but still like the identity of the deck's still there.
So I've actually never seen the smear match before.
I have never, and here's the thing: you never want to attack into it.
Right, exactly.
Because you were just letting them use their counters, and then we don't have the names up. Wabam! Wait, delayed Wabam. There we go. Anime Panda versus Jackie.
Yeah.
The double Nami.
Yeah, Jackie is a player out here from SoCal that is pretty well known for his Reiju list. He actually got top 16 a little recently. It's obviously been some time now, but shifting gears here to
Yeah, the Reiju's deteriorated to just the blue side on Nami, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just what RP Law did. RP Law did to the deck, right?
Yeah.
So, I just realized that they can spend all of their Dawn every turn because they're never gonna attack each other.
No, you never will.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, you did.
I just have so much regret in my heart right now.
You were thought like, no, Eggman's memeing. He didn't want this because he hates Nami, right? No, this is literally the worst Nami matchup.
This is
like you would almost want to see like an Enel matchup because at least something's happening.
Okay, let me ask you a question: Enel mirror or Nami mirror? Which is worse?
Nami mirror, 100%. Because it's just like, well, I'm not doing anything this turn pass.
Wait, do they just go to time every turn? How does this work? Like, how does
you hard draw 50 cards?
So it goes by quick, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, did you get your peel off? Cool, all right. And then whichever Nami player is playing the pudding.
Yeah, look at I'm no genius here, okay, but it looks like.
Okay. This is.
Wait, what?
This is the best card for the matchup. Actually,
this is actually spice.
This is super good because it cycles you a card every turn, and then if you don't get it, you kind of to get rid of it, you have to attack into it.
And
which
his blockers up, so literally it's.
Who cares? You got all these extra cards that mill extra.
Yeah, he's literally that card is never going down.
No, Hanger is the mirror match. Breaker.
And I just realized we now have something to talk about. That is amazing here.
It only took 10 turns.
Jackie coming in with the tech choice here with that hanger. He's going to go ahead and pitch a card. He's going to draw himself a card. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and tap 3 to play out possibly another blocker, drawing himself a card, and then passing turn. Very interesting. Like, we don't actually go over the 1-cost Amazon searcher. We actually choose to replace it itself. I mean, I know Jackie has been grinding this matchup, or this deck, quite a lot, and this 5k swing going into hanger is most likely going to be just blocked here. Or we can actually counter out of it, which we're going to go ahead and do so with that very, very annoying Snake Dance. I'm very biased against that card. That card is too good for this, just in general. I think that's like one of the biggest pluses that Nami got is that Snake Dance card. Plus 4k counter plus being able to bounce yourself a card is really good. So we gave him the rubber band, plus the gavel, plus the snake dance, and yeah, being able to get out of that, huge.
All right. Sorry, I'm just doing some stream stuff on the side here.
I mean,
I know I'm missing so much.
Look, I'm not a mathematician here, okay? But it looks like Jackie's winning this matchup so far. What do you think?
I would agree.
Yeah, I think Jackie is the amount of draw cards that Jackie has seen in this game so far. I think this is looking really, really.
Yeah, I'm unironically saying like Hanger.
Just undecidedly win him the game.
It wins you the matchup if you see it. Literally. Because you get to. The only way Nami has to remove this is by attacking into it. Which if you attack, then you can use all your counter stuff.
Yeah, this is insane. I know I mentioned to this during the Wednesday stream that we had, which is a great stream that you do every Wednesday.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, Wednesday night One Piece. We had one yesterday with Jonas, and it will be up on the channel for free and edited down tomorrow. So
I am very excited for that. But in our video, you actually asked me where do I place Nami, and I said it's the 4th best deck in the format. I think Nami is an incredible deck. I think it has a great matchup into everything except for RP Law, and even then, it's not free for Law. So I'm actually really excited to see what it does in today's case tournament.
Well, you were in the minority on that one, I think. Also, Jackie has looks like a dozen cards left. Meanwhile, Anime Panda on the right, I'm guessing closer to 20.
Yeah, and my phone is now filled up with why did you do this matchup?
Oh, sick. Nice.
That is awesome.
Was this table 1 or did you
This is table 1.
Okay,
This is table 1.
I was making sure it wasn't like, oh, you know, my man Jackie here. We'll put Nami round 1, we'll see how it goes.
No. I mean, look, I really thought Jackie was actually playing Dofi.
Oh, okay.
So he told me right before this, like, I'm playing Dofi, and then he brings out the Nami, and I said, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. This is the slowest Dofi I've ever seen. Do you happen to have another deck on you?
I do.
I may ask you just to jump on it after this. See, hey Jackie, do you want to play literally any other matchup while we cover the time?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, this is going to go by pretty fast. I think Jackie's just kind of closing out this game.
Yeah, again, like Hanger has milled an additional 4 or 5 cards, I think, at this point.
Yeah, yeah. And here's my question. The character himself has a hanger on his head.
He does. Well, I think it's just a hairstyle.
Okay, so he doesn't hang himself, actually, like on the rack himself.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm not a One Piece lore guy, all right?
Okay.
Don't try to lore trap me with this one.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I think just the deck itself, seeing all the Amazon package being included in this, I think is insane. It's such a good deck, honestly.
Yeah, you're just way more proactive with it, too.
Yeah, it's really interesting now that we have to think about, do we want to add Spada? Like, when Spada is even such a great card in itself, some lists cut down on Spada just to add other cards, like a card like Hanger. And, yeah, I already ranted it before, but Snake Dance, such a good card with only 3 cards left. I mean.
Yeah, another Kaya, sick.
Okay.
If you pass turn.
He's got peel off in his hand, doesn't he?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. It's just counter event cards. Just attack.
Yeah, just go for it. Just go for it.
Just attack. It might connect.
Mercy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that deck.
Yeah. Don't. If it's Nami, I'm gonna. Yeah, Eggman didn't tell me which deck I brought today.
No. I'm gonna go ahead and. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you play. Whoever wants to play. If either want to play, but yeah, just not that matchup, please and thank you. All right, close the door. I'm gonna say some things.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh boy, can you guys believe this Sos guy? That's insane. All right. Well, a good way to start the day, I think. Right? We got the Nami mirror match. We'll wait until finals to see that one again. I'm sure we're gonna have Sos play another game for this one. But yeah, we are here in California. We're at DXN Outpost. They're doing a double box tournament. We've got 46 players today, and they are doing a top 8 cut too. So yeah, games can only go up. Normally like early rounds, you give them some patience because anyone could be at round 1, or table 1 round 1, right? But oh boy, I'd rather have 2 mediocre players than 2 good Nami players round 1. That's okay. We'll get some better games. Again, nothing against the players themselves. Just the matchup is very rough, very rough. So we'll see what that looks like. All right, we got Sos here though. What's he bringing? What's he bringing to the table? All right, we got Jackie there, staying on Nami. Oh, we're going to Dofi. Oh, that's sick. All right, we're sick. We're good. Yeah, this is in between round 1. All right, we've got Jack on the left with Dofi. So clearly he has the deck on him. So he did bamboozle. And then on the right we've got Sos, who's playing Black Yellow Luffy. All right, there we go. This is rough for Luffy at times, though. So we'll see if Sos can overcome it. But yeah, Black Yellow Luffy definitely my favorite deck for this format. I've had some mild success with it, and I've been really enjoying it as well. I think it's a deck that just gets better the more you play it too. Also, Black Sun Demon with the 22 months resub. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Thank you. But I do like Dofi. It's just the deck that just never like leaves the meta, and we do have like the new starter deck with it too, which is really cool that we get in a couple months. So there's some new cards for that archetype, and I think that's a good time. All right. Oh, he's got the Eggman dice. Oh, big 4 though. Yeah, Eggman doesn't enjoy people who play Nami who wanted a Nami mirror match. There it is. It's got the eggs there. Yeah, the bomb deck. Yeah, and the pudding. Yeah, and Strongest Wizard is likely going first as well, which definitely hurts all of this. All right. Thinking on the mulligan, Jackie's got one. Oh, he's keeping. Oh, he's he's thinking. Nami mirror was round 1, but here I'll change the text. Intermission. Yeah, we'll change it to an intermission. We'll make it a 90 font. That's fine. Yeah, but the Nami mirror was round 1. So Jackie's currently 1-0, but it went by so quickly, and it was so lackluster. We wanted for another. Oh, he's got the Japanese ace on. That's insane. All right, no Perona turn 1 feels good. We have the Flampe, but you usually want to keep those for later. If you have the Emporio this turn, it'd feel kind of nice. Oh, big 8. All right, Jackie taking it, going down to 4 life. Oh, not wanting to YOLO it. Taking the 5. All right, and the Weevil, not too bad, not too shabby. If you're only playing something for 4, it's one of the better cards. It being a 6K is pretty obnoxious, and the fact that you won't be able to... the fact that it just draws a card too, right? So we're at 5. We can play like a 5-drop Luffy. We have a Sabo. I think you definitely play it. Looks like we've got none of that, though. Looks like we're probably going to play Garp. Oh, we're going to play Flampe. Interesting. Oh, we've got another Flampe. Oh, there's a Sabo. I think we have 2-drop Sabo, too, so we could Hiyori Sabo if we want to be really aggressive with it. Just means we get a little bit punished by a pudding next turn. I think Hiyori Sabo's worth it. And the next turn we can go to 0 life and start cycling. Because we want to cycle and have one open for this deck specifically, because they have ways to get rid of our Sabos. And additionally be able to... oh, taking the bottom life. Crazy. Oh, that would have been a good one. To keep at the bottom there. Yeah. Oh, Luffy, though? Okay. All right. And we're just going to pop that. Okay. I don't mind that. Fun fact for Black Yellow Luffy, whenever you use Hiyori to take a card from your life, it's always the best card that was already there. It happens so often, it's so maddening, but you have to do it anyways. So the fact we already had Rocket Luffy there is very funny. But yeah, that Luffy's really good. It's I would say unintentional support that this deck got, but it is all the deck really needed. It does so many things that this deck was so missing on. So Luffy, the fact that we were able to draw the card, the fact that it's a good trigger, the fact that we needed some removal, so it's some removal. It's what made this deck go from good to great, in my opinion. Because without this card, you have very little removal in this deck. You have little ways to get additional card advantage, and it's just so fantastic. All right, we've got 6 Dawn for Dofi. Pudding. Oh no! Oh man, we had like 10 cards in hand. Yeah, that's the trouble. Yeah, so that if we, I don't know exactly what we had. The mic is hissing. I'll see if I can fix that. There's some AC behind me, but I'll see if it's something on my side. I'll do that in between the break. But can you guys hear hissing too, or is it just there is like a small fan behind me, but I don't think that it's that. Here, let me unplug. Let me do this. Let me turn down Sos's mic because he's not using it. It's like static noise. Let me unplug this real quick. All right. Oh, it was his mic? Okay, cool. Yeah, because I think his was just open. I'll see if it's still hissing when he gets back here. All right, Sabo for 5. Draw 2, trash 2. Oh, Mori is helpful. Ace and a 2-drop Sabo. Alright, so not impossible. Whatever I did fixed it. Nice. Glad to hear. If you guys hear it again, let me know. This isn't my usual setup as expected, so bound to be some hardware issues. Alright, so they're at 8 Dawn. They just have the puddin'. They can't really do exactly what they want. If Sos gets like a block and then also puts like a Hiyori in their trash, and they also have like a Sabo in there, because we're going to 9 Dawn, which is so unfortunate for this deck sometimes. Because we definitely want to, like, we have the Moria set up, because even if it's just like Garp, because I think that's a Garp, right? Garp and 2-drop, like being a 7k leader with Sabo and getting a Moria out would be able to help you, but we'll see. Who has a better Dawn? Definitely Sos. Likely Sos. I'll downgrade it a little bit. Jackie's Dawn is the clean, it's the classic. But Sos has those. I mean, his Dawn is literally from a set that's called the best. So he has the best Dawn, right? We want to think about it that way. All right, Jackie's thinking. All right, we're gonna play Jinbei for 4. Jackie also has not used the leader effect yet, but we're gonna play Moria, which is gonna get a Weevil and then draw a card. Okay, don't dislike it. Now you're in this weird spot with Luffy where you kind of want to be able to awaken. I'm always gonna say awaken. You always want to go down to 0 life, but we don't really have the best setup for it. Ooh, another one of those 2-drop Sabos is good. I just don't think we have the 5-drop in rotation for it. I mean, we could play Flampe. And we have 2 5-drops to put out. I just don't think we have the Rocket Luffy right now, or the 2-cost boy. All right, we're putting 2 Dawn underneath leader. Yeah, being able to be a 7k leader here, I think, would be very strong. Yeah, we have so many ways to go down to 0. It's just we don't have a Sabo yet because they didn't KO it. We could do something really silly where we could just play out enough bodies to put the Sabo into the trash. Another Flampe, man, that's crazy. All right, we can play Garp, yeah. Like this, and then if we find a 2-drop Sabo, we just play it over. Oh, we found no 2 costs. That's unfortunate. But we have 2-cost Sabos in hand, yeah. Yeah, so that's likely better. Just being able to, we attack with it, we replace it, and then we hope we don't hit like a good trigger in life. And then we can put him and probably a Rocket Luffy in our life. Yeah, if you hit like a Red Rock in life, though, you just lose on the spot. But I think you need to take that chance. Oh, really? What? Let me see, Sos. You got? Let me look in that hand. Do you have a 2-drop Sabo? You've got some 2-drops, so I think he has got 2 2-drop Sabos. Just play it over. Attack with the big boy. I mean, if they have Red Rock anyways, they lose no matter what. Oh, Sos. Oh, I'm gonna be really cross with him. What are those 2-drops in hand? No matter what they are, no matter whatever 2-drop they are, you've got better plays. gonna be very cross. Let me see. Let me make sure that we're the that's definitely 2-drop Sabo, right? 100%, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. He goofed. It's way better to be a 7K leader here with a Sabo out, because it means that they have to like gravity blade and then they just lose it. Yeah. No, he's gonna hear it. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I'm so giddy. I'm rarely in a spot where I can be like, this is the right play with this leader. This is my time. What should our opening line be? Hey, how long have you been playing this deck for? Oh boy, 2K, 1K. 2 in hand. You can do 2 7s. 2 7s win you. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, 7-7 wins it every time. With 2 cards in hand, I guess it doesn't win it, but like they're just the good numbers. I guess you lose on the crackback. Ah, there's the Moria. All right, GG. Honestly, if he had 1 more K, I guess Jackie could have lost. But imagine here, imagine if we had Sabo instead, and we would have cycled our hand, and then Moria was on the crackback. Would have been pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. Oh well. Well, that is the end of round number 1. It's good to know that he's got a Black Yellow Luffy deck. I might steal and play a game or two if I need to be on intermission duty too. But we'll talk to Sos when he gets over here too. Are there any leaders that you guys want to see? We've got a pretty packed house here at DXN Outpost, so if there's any leaders you want, we can see if we can avoid a Nami mirror match once again. I don't know about y'all. I'd rather not see that forever. I'd never want to see that again. Like literally, unless it's finals. I think a no mirror match is better. I think a Black Yellow Luffy mirror match is better. Nami mirror match is just rough. Put Newgate. Gecko. Nami. No. We can't. We could not. Yeah, Brian. Hey, congrats again, Brian. I'm making the video tomorrow morning for the Gen Con stuff, so I'll make sure to shout you out. Oh, we switching? We switching to Red Ace? Do we have that much time? That's crazy. I guess we're hanging out. You KO'd Luffy. You KO'd the brother. Big brother Ace got to come in here. Also, Brian with the subscription for 4 months. Thank you very much. Sorry, Brain Pry. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. You want to see an L? You did just resubscribe, so maybe. Any Uta? I do not believe any Uta. I believe 0 Uta. Not a 1 in my view. Let's see, Unborn Koala as well for the 9 months. Thank you very much. Ready for Red Sanji? I'm terrified of that card. Oh, we got the Mass Deuce. Oh, his build is crazy. Let me update the leader. All right, so you get the 1 drop of the Perona. Yeah, I haven't done any testing, and obviously I haven't done any OP08 or any Ethereum crafting besides outside of OP07, and I probably won't do anything until after Card Fest at this point. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. The fact that it's also a 5-life leader, like I think the biggest thing that scares me about Sanji is that it reads like a 4-life leader effect, and it's a 5-life leader. And Red doesn't have any like lack of like when attacking effects too, so. But we'll see. I'll be cautiously pessimistic about it. Sanji says, let me double check the for sure wording. I think I have it in. Let me see if it's in my assets. I think I have it in here. Let me see. I might be able to bring it up. I do. All right, cool. Yeah, there's Sanji. Sanji says, activate main once per turn up to one of your 8 cost or lower characters without an on-play effect gains rush until the end of the turn. So you can play. I've been saying, oh, this leader says you're playing Dragon Ball Fusion. Let's see. Any character. Kobe would be funny. We're likely getting like an Usopp leader. I mean, I guess I would want Usopp because they'd probably make him do something like ridiculous. I think Gold Roger's is probably going to get a leader eventually too. Let's say something like that. I don't think Usopp has one, right? Frankie would be neat. Also, they just hit time and round, so we likely won't be finishing this game, but we'll see. Sos is trying. Yeah, Shanks is getting a leader in OP09. So, I know a lot of people are excited about him. And this is what? This is our 2nd and a half Sanji leader since we had the... I guess both... This is the first non-blue-green Sanji leader. Oh, and purple Shanks, that's true. But we don't invite him to parties, right? We recognize him as a leader, but we don't hang out, right? We're not friends. Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry for forgetting about purple one. But I'm trying to think. I'm not the deepest into One Piece lore, so I'm not like the best. I'm sure they'll give like Krieg a leader and like a true like East Blue thing. That could be fun. I think Charlotte Pudding looks interesting. I've always been a fan of like Yellow Purple Croc too, so that could be fun. Another Arlong? That's true. That could be fun. Boa. Oh, we're getting rid of the Izo. That's crazy. It's not looking... I mean, it's not looking great for Sos, but I think he's got some chance this game. Alright, they got round 2. Alright, we're going to take a tiny break. We're going to get round 2 set up, so give us just a moment. I'm going to say, I'll say Sos won that one. He needs the win. He needs the W. So, give us a minute. We'll be back for round number 2, and we'll see you guys over there. Bye-bye. All right, we are back. We've got. I don't know how you can play in a tournament and have a losing record. That's crazy.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
but we got round number 2. We've got Junior on Luchi versus Jonas on Red Purple Law. Sponsored player Jonas.
Yeah.
Gotta be on
Just
stream.
in case you weren't aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really good one. I'm excited. I know a lot of people say that Luchi is the perfect deck to go against RP Law.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see if Junior can take this one home, because we are talking about Jonas here. So.
We sure are. And Jonas played Red Purple Law this past weekend for both events in person at Gen Con. He said he went either 4-1 or 3-1 against it. The only one he lost to was against David Lago in the top 16 on Sunday. So he says that he's built his deck to be able to contend with it, and he's got a lot of reps with it. So he recognizes it can be a hard matchup, but it's one that he can be very... he feels like it's not dead in the water, which is nice.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's something really great. We see an aggressive AK swing connecting here, and we saw the span dam, the double drop, grabbing Khalifa, as well as I believe a Luchi.
Yeah.
Pretty good for turn 1.
Oh, the classic. Oh, 2 done. No, I'm kidding. But we got the 4 here. Luchi's got like a weird curve here. I mean, most decks aren't playing Kuzan. Few decks are playing Borsalino, which otherwise would be good. Sometimes you just want to play Luchi for the value, but
and sometimes it's even Khalifa, right?
Yeah.
Just to get that cycle, trying to get your pieces, those Gecko Morias, those Akos Sabos, really all whatever you end up using for your top end. It's a really great way to grab some of those pieces.
So it might be Khalifa, or we could just pressure with this. Yeah, Khalifa, draw 2, trash 2. Not the worst. Oh, we're playing the Ice Age. And there's a Luchi, and we need one more card.
Could be that Ice Age.
Could be the Ice Age. Yeah, we're not needing it as much.
Yeah, I guess it's really only that threatening against the Sanji as well as the 5-cost kids, right? Those things you gotta get those, snipe those right away in any matchup. But
Yeah.
5K swing started things off here. We're gonna see the 1K counter, and we're gonna go ahead and tap 5 and actually.
Miss Sunday.
Miss Sunday. I actually absolutely love this on the curve. Drawing 1 card, ramping 1. Using the leader ability here, we're going to bottom deck one of these Fan Dams and play out the Sachi and Penguin to ramp to rest it.
Yeah, I was talking to Jonas. The list that he got top 16 with, he didn't have Sunday, but he's been really hot and cold on the card. Obviously, here in these situations where it drew you a card, the fact that it's the 5 cost means it's a little bit harder to get rid of for Luchi, especially since we haven't established the stage yet. But other times it is the worst card in the deck too. So.
Sure. Yeah, this is honestly the perfect time where Luchi really shines. Honestly, I think what we are missing though is that stage. This also could be the stageless version, which we haven't seen one yet, but we're going to start things off with that Tempest Kick to target that Robin, and we're just making sure we have enough cards as well as just checking the trash here.
Yeah. Also, Sosa's mic should be a regular volume. If that hissing sound is still there, let us know. I had to turn your mic was open, so I turned it off when you stepped away, and there's some feedback. So.
Got it.
But it should be good. If the audio sounds bad, please let us know, and we'll adjust it too.
Yeah, I'll try to stop hissing.
Yeah.
I'm just there quietly in the corner, just hissing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then here, I'm gonna put that a little bit closer to your mouth. There.
Cool.
There we go. All right.
Awesome. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay.
Yes, I can, but I'm not. just
hissing the whole time.
A slow helium leak.
Yeah. I'm leaking. We did put that Dawn forward list over. We are going to see that Ice Age coming down. That might be a little too preemptive. I guess the fear of just RP Law running down Luchi, I guess, obviously is very valid. And we are going to play that Ice Age on the Sachi and Penguin. Very interesting here.
So, I mean, Luchi, the double clear here is actually stupid good, right?
Yeah.
The fact that I think we had just 10 in trash for the Tempest Kick too, like just narrowly there. I would say in this situation, being able to get rid of a 5 and 4 without the stage setup, we would have been super. I would have gone the same play as Jonas. It would have felt super safe.
Yeah, but now we also have a 6K body on the board. That's, yes, of course, RP Law can get rid of, but we have Khalifa as well, which is, of course, another attacker. And against RP Law, every single card in their hand is that valuable. Every card plays a role that I think like kind of like no other deck does. You know, every card is that necessary. So
yeah, I will say though, it's being able to get rid of this Luchi's not too bad though. Looks like we're gonna go 5 here. I'm gonna guess he's gonna play Yusa's Kid. He's gonna play Gordon and then Sanji blocker. That's my guess.
oh wow, that was a lot of plays.
I've got the read.
Okay.
Let's see if I got the read.
Okay. Now you still have that mic connected to. Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Okay.
So we're all wrong now.
Okay, completely wrong.
Okay,
Yeah.
so.
All right, I'm getting there.
Okay. Yeah, so the Gordon, we're going to tap 3.
Let's see.
Okay. Shiraya?
Shiraya.
Okay. I feel like Shiraya's a card. I feel like Shiraya's a card that I feel like people are cutting out in RP Law.
Oh, he's got the Reiju anyways. All right.
Ooh, yes.
I said Gordon. I might have even said Raise Max, so I might have been 100% wrong.
No, you said Gordon. I got to give it up. I got to give it up.
Yeah. But yeah, Bon Clay's pretty obnoxious, especially since we're going to 8 Dawn. So it means that if we want to play Moria, we kind of have to remove this. We did put a Rob Lucci into trash earlier for Junior, so there's one in rotation, even though we bottom decked another one. The more question is, do we have the reduction to further remove this? Because we could just attack with Leader. I would probably block with Shiraya if they reduce it just outright.
The easy 5k swing here. We are going to go ahead and target that Shiraya, making it a 2-cost character.
Yeah, I would. Okay, I would actually probably block with this. At that point, but you know what? It's fine. It's all right.
Yeah.
I get top 4 once, and I get all.
Eggman knows all the plays. Okay. All right. Well, we did counter out of that, of course, pitching the Zoro. And I feel like that card is definitely never played in this matchup.
Yeah, it might be played, but it's definitely past its prime.
It's so weird seeing Moria coming down when you're not at 10, because I'm so used to playing, you know, on 10 you play Moria, but this coming out a little early at 8 Dawn is pretty incredible here.
And we've got the good combo as well.
Yeah, we have the Sakazuki combo, is what I call it.
Yeah, jeez. And honestly, I will say, when you see every card in your deck, like in this order, Rob Lucci's hard to beat.
It's really hard to beat.
It's really hard to beat, and there's a lot of ways where you can brick or not see the sequencing, since there's so much just randomness off the top of your deck. But I would contend that Junior has yet to have a bad turn.
Yeah, and this is actually incredible too, especially for the fact that we don't see stage. I did mention before, this could be the stageless version, which of course is still fantastic, not having to rely on it, because you honestly don't really need it sometimes.
Yeah,
clearly.
And with the Ice Ages already seeing some play, it could be a contention for without the stage. So, especially since the stage is in Cypher Pool, so you don't actually get any searching with it. It's just a card.
Now, if I'm not gonna lie to you, if I'm Jonas here, this is looking kind of rough.
I would agree.
This is an incredibly large board here, and with a fully built trash as well.
Yeah, Junior's only taken 1 hit, and still has better cards in hand. So
yeah, Junior had a healthy 4. Healthy 4. We saw the E-Show, as well as it looks like a couple of different cards in his hand, maybe a Tempest Kick as well.
Yeah. So I know Jonas is probably thinking, all right, well, I can play something and then bomb deck the Rebecca for free, so that's kind of nice. Keep that out of rotation. I also could just like Gordon and try to pressure the Luchi if I have that card, or even just bomb deck that and keep the Rebecca around. Because you kind of want to bomb deck the Luchi, because I don't think they have any more in rotation. But we're going to start with just a simple 5. I don't mind this too, because if they block with the Rebecca on a 5, then you know you can just maybe focus on the Luchi instead.
Sure, yeah. And I think this is really separates the bad law players to the really good law players, because in my head I'm already like in my head about it, right? So we let go of the Rebecca, and now we're possibly swinging 5k into life. Of course, we don't have any Dawn attached to this leader, so we can swing into Luchi, and it looks like we are going to go ahead and possibly do that. And yeah, 5k swing going into life.
Oh, we're going to take it.
Take it. Wow, okay. I guess Junior probably feels, I mean, he has the counter in his hand. He probably just feels like he's so far ahead that, you know what, I can just take 1 life. Why not?
Yeah. All right, looks like I see him eyeing the Gordon.
Yeah.
We're going to use it immediately.
Tapping 3 here,
3.
another Shiraya. Oh, the Zoro. Okay.
Never too late.
It's never too late. We're going to go ahead and use leader ability here to -3, bottom decking that Lucci, and then playing out the Sanji. A little defense coming through.
Oh, double defense.
Sanji.
All
Okay.
Right. Without stage, 6 cost blockers that are 6 days, they are obnoxious.
And we do know that he has the Zoro, the Kitten Killer in his hand as well. So next turn, if they don't die.
Yes. Yeah, I think this seems good. We're going to Spandine first. Oh, Rebecca, Luchi. Oh, that is disgusting.
That's nasty. Yeah.
Just to put both.
As well as if we already have it, 2K counter. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Man,
I mean,
that is such a good. Spandine is or Spandam was very kind.
Yeah.
Very, very kind.
I mean, this isn't brand new now, right?
No.
So I mean,
brand new. It's
brand new.
You know, more fair.
Yeah.
He's like, you're gonna get a non-counter card and you're gonna like it.
You're gonna not pick anything up out of this top 3, and you're gonna like it. Yeah.
You're gonna like rationalize and move the goalpost. Oh, I wanted the cards in my trash.
Yeah, exactly. That's usually what I do. So going ahead and grabbing that Luchi, because why not? And honestly, now stage would be amazing.
Yeah.
If we had stage here, that would be insane. But we still have a pretty good board setup as well as a healthy hand.
Meanwhile, Jonas is, I think, 3 in hand, right?
Yeah, 3 in hand.
Oh boy! All right, big 6 into Reiju. Yeah.
Yeah, he does go down.
Wait,
yeah.
Reiju. Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Thinking.
Oh, -1 on the Sanji.
On the Sanji, does that make a difference?
5 cost
with
character.
Sanji in 2K. That might make a difference.
I don't think we can do that, right? We can't afford to do that, do we? Can we? With a Gecko on board?
It's just scary when
dropping down to 2.
When we know that they have the Rob Luchi in hand too, right?
Okay, JK, not that one. We want this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so of course the Reiju does go down, and I think Junior was just deciding if you wanted to put it on the Sanji or possibly the Zoro instead. And
yeah, because if you have like Tempest Kick, using it on the Zoro just means that we get the. Oh, we do have. Why not?
Yeah.
Cool.
We have it all. We have it all. I mean, come on.
Every time.
It's Junior here. I mean, my man Junior's got it all. So it looks like we are going to go ahead and probably see that Tempest Kick coming down. And yes, we're going to tap 1 for that Tempest Kick. Drawing a card. Well, it's not a trigger.
No, but I think it's another. Oh, it's stage.
I think it's stage.
Yeah, it's stage. So.
Oh, this is terrifying. The top deck stage? The top deck stage?
On the Zoro, yeah.
Oh, man, that is insane.
And when you get to double clear every turn, like, how do you lose? How do you lose?
Well, we're going to go ahead and see if Jonas can close it out. I mean, this is RP law. This is, I have to say that this is a lot of people's best deck in the format right now. You know, that along with the Luchi as well as Black Yellow Luffy. But, yeah, we might see some magic happening here from Jonas. But at this moment, it's not looking too good.
The magic is low.
We have to believe in the magic.
Yeah, we attack 5 here because then you want to block with Sanji, but then the Moria goes hard.
It's the bait.
Yeah, my goodness.
It's like you only have 3 in hand. When I drop down to 2?
Yeah, jeez. And even then, you can just like not attack with Moria if you don't really want to either. All right, there's the useless kid.
Yeah, we need the body on the board.
Oh man, you need a lot.
We need a lot.
On the
Yeah,
board.
we need a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
do you swing Gecko here?
I honestly, I think starving is so tempting, and yeah,
Oh,
they're gonna go down that path.
Now this is the top 4 mentality you have here, right? You knew that was.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, 6 Dawn. What do we got? What kind of magic we got? If we have like another Gordon to get rid of this Luchi again, would be nice.
There'd be 3 1-cost characters this game so far. If we did see another one.
I mean, you say this, but like Junior's seen everything, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
there's not a card
yeah.
that. I don't think there's been a time where it's like, I wish I had this card. He's like, oh, I have it every time.
I think this is exactly how people say that Luchi is a high roll deck.
Yeah.
This is the perfect example of that.
Yeah. All right, we got Reiju though.
Draw
best
2 cards.
Best card in game.
Fair card. It looked like a Bon Clay is a Sajin Penguin.
I believe that you are correct.
Okay.
But those don't say reduction.
Yeah, nor do they say rush. I mean, I don't know what we're kind of hoping here for. I think we need either reduction or rush. We have to close out this game as fast as possible. Kind of hope they don't see blockers and value cards.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, we can go 7k with leader and then Kid Killer pressure another 7k. And then just keep our bodies up, but...
Hope we don't die.
We've got blockers and 2ks in hand. We don't immediately lose.
Yeah. We have 4 in hand, I believe, right?
Oh, we're going 6.
6. Yeah, this is a really tough position that Jonas is currently in. With 2 life, I believe we're at 4 cards. We spent a card on the Reiji, we drew 2, and this is going to be that hefty 7 going into life. And we have the 0 cost event card in hand as well.
Oh, we're thinking.
That's big.
Yeah. All
We're
right.
taking.
Going down to 2, and then get rid of one of the spandoms that have been very useful this game.
Kid and Killer?
Yeah, probably Kid Killer for another 7.
Yep.
Yeah. Go 7 there.
Yep.
All right. I was going to say, the only other decision is like maybe attack with Sanji, because if you think that they don't have like, I don't know, Moria, they have 3 big attacks. I'd be afraid.
Yeah, we are currently at, we have Stage, we have 10 Dawn, and pretty sizable hand, it looks like. I believe 4 to 5 cards in hand now.
Yeah, and the starting with a scary 6.
6k into Kid and Killer.
Yeah, find my 5th Rob Lucci. Are we gonna double stage?
Do we have the removal? I mean, I don't think we do. I don't think we do. That's too good.
Yeah.
That's too good. But we do have a Sabo though.
We do. Sabo
Can find us some pieces.
Find us some pieces and force them to have a Gordon, which I think if Jonas had a Gordon, he would have used it last turn. All right.
So, okay, fair. Stage here on the blocker. Do we have removal? So we're gonna tap 2 here for another stage.
Oh boy. Oh, are we gonna Brook? Oh, we're gonna Brook.
We're gonna Brook. Brook is nasty here.
Okay.
Okay.
I will also say, like, if we're not playing a blocker, we might be respecting Jonas a
7K
little
swing?
bit too much.
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay, though we have to.
Oh, I mean, we're putting him on the clock.
I think we take this.
We can't take this, can we?
I think we have enough 2K.
We lose everything, I think.
Yeah, but then it could give us a Kid and Killer because we don't have one.
True.
I think at this point we
don't swing.
No, but they only have 2 cards in hand,
Ooh,
so
that's scary.
That's very scary.
This is, I mean, I guess it comes down to, do we have the rush?
Yeah, exactly.
Do we have the rush? We know that Junior has at least 1k counter in hand.
Yeah.
Which is a Sabo.
Yeah, but we can go 7-7 or 7-8-9, I believe. 2-2-1. Yeah, we just need the rush though.
Yeah. It all comes down to, does Jonas have it or not?
Yeah, and I think that's. I mean,
that's RP law for you.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And I think we take the last life, if we felt confident that we could get out of it, but just must not have felt confident. Brook there is pretty scary.
I feel like if Jonas had it, he would. Oh, 5k.
Big 5.
Easy 5. And this is.
Okay,
double rush.
Sure, we don't have double.
Double rush. No way.
No way.
No way.
All right.
Okay, I'm at the edge of my seat right now.
He does
have it.
Oh, 2K, 1K.
Oh, that's
man.
GG's.
That's
Wow,
GG's.
he had the double rush.
Yeah, the double rush.
That was an insane game. Extremely close. Jonas making it.
He could have
really
gone
close.
there. Yeah.
He could have gone there.
And I think again, like, I think Junior respected him like a little bit too much.
So, yeah.
I think he could have pressured for game a little bit last turn. But
Sure.
our knowing that the Gordon was likely not in hand, Sabo would have been, I think, pretty hard too. But definitely able to clear it out, and honestly, a really tight. Honestly, Jonas was 1K away from like winning that game.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
Very good game.
Very good game. All right. Well, I think if we went 5, and then if we went to 6 with leader or 5 with leader again, we could have done 7, and then 8. But I think they had enough to get out of that.
Now the question is, does Jonas want to play against Ace?
That is a question.
That is it's not a good question.
You can figure out the answer to that one. I'll be on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, we probably have. I wonder how much time we have left here.
We probably have about 15, 20. You can see if he wants to play.
Oh, okay.
Go quick.
Okay.
Go. Yeah, I'll turn you down. Just help remind me to turn you back on. Yeah. All right. Oh, that fresh air. Oh, baby. No, I know. Well, hope you guys are having a good Thursday. I know this was a little bit unexpected, but I really do appreciate you guys showing up. Also, if you are, I know that this is going to go pretty late on to East Coast time since we are doing, what? Oh, you need your actual deck? That does help. I know it's late on the East Coast side, but I'm going to make this the free stream as well, so you guys can watch this for free on YouTube as soon as it ends. So normally we put that as membership, but for this event, since it's so late, I know a lot of you guys would be interested in it, and because it's so late, we'll give that to you all. So, and I appreciate DXN reaching out and letting me do these two. We're not even like halfway through the night. We're gonna have a long night, so I appreciate having this. All right, we're gonna have this intermission real quick and see how that goes. All right. But I'll probably try to steal the black-yellow deck from Sos and try to get a game in. I almost brought my own, but I didn't think that we are gonna have enough time to do so. But we'll make some time. All right, strongest wizard. And strongest wizard is on Opio 3 Ace. There it is. All right. Oh, whew. Hope you guys are good. It's gonna be a long weekend. I didn't recognize that this event in Pasadena this weekend is gonna be 2 days instead of one. I thought it was a one-day event because it was a 1024, but it is confirmed 2 days, which is in general better, which is what I prefer. But I wish I had the mental heads up that it was a 2-day event a little bit earlier. All right, Eggman dice for 5. Oh, perfect 2. Love to see it. That is an added perk of using Eggman dice. If you're playing against Eggman or Eggman sponsored players, the dice rolls are in your favor. I've got too much data where that maths out that it's true. All right. One second, sorry, chat. All right, so we've got the mass dues for getting rid of it real quick. Alright. Sorry. I know I'm not commentating this epic match of Ace maybe getting a win in this format. Alright, we got the Ezo. We got another Searcher. 2 Searchers in the same deck. Very good. We get our Flame Emperor. We got the big 8 going down to 1, which I think makes sense because if we give our leader double, and we're making sure that Bon Clay is just kind of sitting there, which is really funny. All right, we got the Queen. All right, double blockers just to make sure. All right, big 5. All right, and then playing a Shariah likely, maybe a Zoro. All right, minusing there. No way the double Shariah. Oh, the Kid and Killer. Big 7. No, sorry, big 5. No trigger. Oh, and then the Sanji. Yeah, this is real nice. This is looking good. Yeah, because likely whatever we get rid of, Kid and Killer still survives. Ace always has a hard time against blockers, and when you're playing against like any deck that runs Black Sabo or Borsalino, it's just so tough for the deck. Yeah, it might be 10 cost Shanks. Let's see. All right, we got 7 cost Ace, which will probably minus Kid and Killer and one of the blockers. Maybe both blockers. Yeah, Eustace Kid. It's so weird because Jonas can save whatever card he wants right now. Because we have the double blockers. And now you've turned the Bon Clay into a 7k for next turn. Very mean. Yeah, and if you don't swing 6k, then you get... Yeah, this is really weird. Star deck 14 Black Luffy. I think me and most of the other community totally forgot that deck's coming out. I don't think it's going to impact the meta at all. At least in this format. Alright, block 2k. Or 1k rather. We still have our 6k Sanji. And you might want to leave one open for like a Rad Beam or Guard Point. And you can still block 2k with the other Sanji. Yeah, this is rough. This is rough. Or we're just letting the Kid and Killer go. Oh, we get rid of the Bon Clay with the Seaquake. Oh, but we could get rid of the Eustace Kid. Yeah. All right. Things are looking good for Jonas, though, but Ace does have some pretty nasty things that could be in life. And every card in hand is essentially a 1k. Let's see. All right. Sos is in the other room saying, this is supposed to be the good matchup for me, and then meanwhile... no trigger. Oh, boy. Ah, jeez. Alright. Oh, yeah, Bon Clay, if you play the Shanks. Brutal. Alright, Mastu's gotta carry the deck on its back. Alright, so we got another ace. That's cool. That's nice. Make the Bond Clay super neg. Oh man. Oh, they're laughing. Man, Bon Clay is such a goofy card, though. Sos is complaining about it right now, but it is such a goofy card. You think Red would be able to get rid of it more easy, but here we are. Oh, are we gonna Seaquake it? Nah. One Dawn open. No, your attacks aren't as large as Red Purple, so you might not be able to finish here. Starting off with this big 7, though. 2K1. Seven. 2K. Yeah, it gets out. Oh, double Kid and Killer again. You know, this is cracked. Too good. Too good. All right. Well, that's the end of this intermission. I might have to get on stream next. We'll see. We'll see if I can get a W one of these days. But we're gonna go into round number 3 in pretty soon. I think they just about called time for it. So maybe a little bit of a longer break, but we'll get round number 3. We'll see who's left undefeated after this too. So give us a moment. We'll be back, and we'll see you guys in round number 3. Be right back. All right, we've got for you guys, 1 second, we have Tommy on the right playing the purple Luffy versus Sorcerer on the left playing the black-yellow Luffy. So a battle of the Luffys, but purple Luffy we haven't seen in a hot moment.
Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting one. I am a huge fan of the purple Luffy deck. I think I was such a huge fan when it first got announced and got released. So I'm really excited to see if Tommy can take this one home because, I mean, Black Luffy is a huge contender.
Yeah.
I am sitting next to Mr. Top 8 himself.
Top 4, but no, it doesn't go. No, it's fine. It's fine.
no one's counting here. But,
oh, your mic. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
cool.
That was on you this time.
That was on me, but I am hopefully back on.
Yes, you are.
Sounding crisp and clear. Awesome. This AK swing did end up connecting here, and Tommy now down to 4. This is a big moment. I think you kind of want to realize, is Tommy going to go ahead and go into 3 life? Maybe really early.
Yeah.
And there's no 4-cost character, so we can't really do much here. But 5k swing going into life, playing aggressive.
Yeah, and so something that I think can help you in this matchup, if you play Magellan, Black Yellow Luffy feels awful.
Yeah.
You feel really upset with it, but we're going to take it. If you haven't seen this leader before, he's a bit of an oldie. It was really good when it on-released on OPO5. OPO6 it. I think by the end of the format, it was doing some things right.
Oh, yeah.
But I would say it was a consistent, like, it's just been around, right? And
Yeah.
What's the word? Infamously said, I don't think it's that good in this meta. I don't think it's there. But I don't know if Brian's still hanging out here in chat, but he was able to prove me wrong. Topped with it this past weekend. We saw an event in Latin America with it getting top 4. So
Yeah.
I think it's definitely a deck that can still represent in this meta.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said before, like you said earlier, Magellan.
Yeah.
I think Magellan is incredibly underrated right now, and it looks like we're just swinging big, and I kind of really like this.
Yeah, and when you play this deck, like sometimes you can just be aggressive because heck, you're still at 4 life, right?
Yeah.
You're not really worried. We also countered out of a 5k, so
Yeah.
Also, Wizard's mic should be fixed. If it's still quiet, let me know, but it should be fixed. Just
Yes, I promise I am
Double
not
check.
whispering. This 5k swing does actually end up connecting here onto the Sorcerer. Sorcerer dropping down to 3 life. And now with, we have the Poly.
okay, all right. We just to get the ramp, and I mean that Garp was a little menacing, but I don't know if he, I don't know if he deserved all that.
Yeah, I don't like the way he was looking at me either, so appreciate that from Tommy. And we are going to go ahead and pass the turn. Now, of course, we are facing 2 6k bodies, so that Rocket Luffy from OPO7 isn't going to see too much value in this game.
Yeah, you play so many 5-drops, which was kind of the thing about this deck in the first place, right? You establish the Magellans, the Eustace Kids, the Queens. You get so much value from it, and this is going to be really tempting if you want to block with Eustace Kid or not. But not for Tommy. He's just like, nah, we got it. We're fine.
Yeah, and a big reason why I think during OPO5, when this card wasn't, when this leader was a lot more popular, is because there wasn't too much aggression. I feel like every time you were to swing 7 or 8k into Purple Luffy, they always take it regardless.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're pressing so aggressive into this leader forces your opponent to actually have less Dawn. By this time around, you'd probably definitely be at 10 Dawn already if you're Tommy. And of course, we are finally at 10 Dawn, thanks to that Poly, of course. But yeah, playing it kind of slow.
Yeah, but I would say, yeah, Purple Luffy's worst matchup was probably like Red Zoro or Newgate, which wasn't super around, but did make appearances. It had an okay matchup into Sakazuki. Nell was the best matchup for it, though. Being able to just make a wider board that Nell had a harder time dealing with. Yamato generally could not get rid of anything because both players are at lower life.
Right.
And 10-drop ace didn't exist yet, so... you were just really good at finishing those games. So unless like you got like a really good Thunderbolt out of life, you had a hard time for this one. But I think Anel's has gotten some better tools. I think there are like the ramping up is not super great at times. When if we don't find our Kaido, we're in a bad spot.
Yeah. Sorry, I kind of drifted off part right now just because you were mentioning a life with no 10-cost ace. That sounded really nice.
Oh, yeah. A simpler time.
A simpler time, a much easier time. But this 5k swing does connect, drop right down to 2 life, and now we see another Poly just to get rid of that Kuzan, of course.
Yeah, and we're going to keep our other Poly just hanging out. I think obviously a Kaido would have been way better
Sure.
as a pressure point on board, but I mean, having a wide board of 6Ks and 5 cost are not terrible for Purple Luffy to do. We just have to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, can we talk about Tommy's hand? A massive hand. And if you look to see, he does have the Kaido as well as that 4-cost Law, being able to remove 2 if, of course, your opponent has 2 or less life. And it looks like we're going to play the Flampe to take the bottom life, drawing ourselves a card off the top of the deck. And it looks like we are going to go ahead and try to Self-Awaken here. Most likely.
I got you saying Self-Awaken.
Yeah, I know.
Perfect.
I'm playing it now, and I am
nice.
very sad.
Good. Another happy convert.
Yeah. Tapping T for that Hiyori, grabbing our live to place another card back at the top, most likely a 5-cost character. We're just going to go ahead and be that. It looked like Luffy.
Yeah, we don't have to. I don't think you showed it, but you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to show it. Yeah.
You strictly should not. Actually, I think that's the way to. But we've got the good amount of Dawn. So we got. I love these characters, except for when I'm commentating.
Yeah.
Who knows which one is which? Sure, I'm sure that was Luffy into Luffy, but it can be kind of tricky.
Mm-hmm. You know, I was thinking about it too. Actually, a really great card in this matchup is Sabo.
Sabo is pretty good.
5-cost Sabo, being able to protect yourself from that Kaido turn.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Yep. We're going to discard a 5-cost Luffy, though. And, man, we have just max rarity, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, my man Sorcerer is known to have the max rarity decks here at DXN, and it looks like we're going to play that Sabo, like I did mention before. Now, this is great because we get to avoid the Kaido turn. I mean, we still have a huge Kaido to worry about, but our characters are protected.
All right, I will say, being a Black Hill Luffy player and having no dice on you, that's a crime.
That is a crime.
That is
a crime.
Unacceptable.
But do not worry, we remember all of these plays. So this Black and Yellow Luffy leader is a 9K base leader.
Yeah.
And it's an 11K swing going into life.
And the 5-cost Luffy's an 8K. You're just going to have to trust us on all this, all right?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I'm not too sure if we actually use the Luffy ability.
It doesn't matter.
But it doesn't, in this situation, it does not matter, yeah.
All right, if we play 10-drop Luffy, though?
No way. I mean, at the end of this... Oh, the Law.
Okay, Law's good.
Law's fantastic here.
Law, get a Dawn back, maybe play Queen and pass, because we're not pressuring at 9K.
Yeah, and something that we kind of saw a little bit, no Gecko in hand.
Oh, double Sabo 2-drop, boys?
Nasty.
That's pretty good.
With no Gecko in hand?
Yeah, with no Gecko in hand.
Very good, very good. Now, of course, our leader is on 9K, so I highly doubt we're going to swing into life here. We might just drop another 5-cost body, which it looks like we might end up doing so. And it's that Queen.
Queen, yeah. Oh, well. Well,
yep.
Look at all these good cards. That Magellan is just such a sour hit when it would have been so impactful a turn earlier.
Yeah, Magellan is an incredible card in this matchup, but now I'm starting to think... I feel like Tommy's in a pretty bad situation. Yes, we have 3 big blockers, 2 of them being 6Ks, but every turn, if Sorcerer has the cards, he's going to face a 9K lead, 11K swing into life every turn.
Yeah. Now, chat's saying that there's an 8K, and that seems like 8 Dawn in hand.
An 8K?
You wouldn't. He just wants to swing 13K, clearly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should have the Luffy in there. I think our play is we attack with Sabo first, and then if we don't have a Sabo in rotation, we just put it back out. Being a 9K leader with 1 life in this matchup is
insane.
But
wow, I am.
We're making the inefficient play. That's crazy. Unless we have another Sabo in hand. Then we're fine.
We always have it in hand.
You know, you're right.
We always have it in hand.
Why would we have anything
You took
else?
2 of the kit characters, but don't worry, we have another manga in hand.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and use a leader ability here, play out that 5-cost Luffy, use skill ability here to go into 8Ks, what it look like.
I want to believe you, but I see no indication of any of this. I just see tapping of cards.
Yeah, attaching to using a leader ability. We're going to pitch the manga.
All right. Maybe get it. Maybe get it every time.
Gonna go ahead and put 2 to the top, putting Sabo at the top, and then of course that Luffy to the bottom. Now we did mention before that that OPO7 Luffy is gonna get too much mileage. We do see the 4-cost Law though.
Yeah, and also we are out of 2-cost boy Sabos because we just used all of them. This is gonna be a big 8.
Yeah. Oh,
If they remembered to, I don't know if they did.
I don't know.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did either.
You know, if we had dice, we'd know for sure.
Yeah. I mean, not everyone has Eggman dice.
That's true.
But regardless, can we talk about Tommy's hand? It's
It is fat.
that is a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, the deck did have quite a few 2K counters as well.
Yeah.
So-
But this might just be 2-1. Oh, just 0 cost. Okay, that's fair.
Very fair. And now
then,
11K swing and 2 life.
yeah, and just lost, take one for the team. But yeah,
Yeah.
if we get to this situation where we're healthy and we get the gecko loops, there's really not a lot that this deck can do, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think that's something that Black and Yellow Luffy does so well is against into like the rogue. I think now Purple Luffy's become like a rogue deck a little bit.
You know, maybe.
Kinda.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, you don't see
Maybe.
too many of it, right?
I don't know. I think you're being blasphemous here.
Well, this rogue deck, Purple Luffy, I feel like Black and Yellow Luffy does really great against rogue decks. It just tells you know what, 9K lead every turn. Can you deal with it? Yes or no? And most cases, they don't. They can't.
They cannot. No.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a defeated 9K.
It's an 9K.
Get him,
Yeah.
Polly, to the moon. That was a fun month. It was like 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, block with Sabo so we can get it back next turn.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and tap 5 for another. You guessed it, Queen. We're gonna go ahead and take one back, draw 2, trash 1.
All
Grab
right,
that Polly.
and then we can do another 9K. So doing the best with what we got for sure.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, Sorcerer just takes one out of hand. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it looks like Sorcerer doesn't have too many cards in his hand. After that Law play, getting 2 off the top is pretty good.
Yeah. Also, is chat only in sub mode? I'm just noticing. I don't think, if it is, it's not supposed to be.
Right, so it looks like we are probably going to go ahead and pass here. We did end up blocking with that Sabo. And yet passing the turn. Now we have 3 blockers up. We have 2 8Ks and 9K as well as the leader. And I think with Tommy's hand, I think we're okay if we survive one more turn. But the question is, what about the turn afterwards? Can we survive 2 turns? That's honestly the biggest question against Black and Yellow Luffy is, can we survive the ramp? Oh, is this a 6K?
This is just 6K, yeah.
Okay, so do we not have Gecko?
Oh, we do. We definitely do. So we just are sequencing it bad.
Okay.
No,
I mean,
because
we want to keep one up, right?
Yeah, because we have to get rid of the Luffy if we're playing the Gecko play, right? Unless we want to go crazy and then attack Gecko and then remove that instead. But
Yeah.
if we want bigger numbers, right, that would be fine.
So 9K swing going into life here. Now I highly doubt, I'm pretty sure Tommy will just let go of one of these queens. We don't have the Dawn to continue to keep swinging 9Ks. And we have plenty of 5-cost characters that can do that already. So I think we have to just let go of one of these queens.
Yeah, and that is a Poly. Both Polys hiding underneath the Dawn. But
Yeah.
we're keeping it around.
Wow, okay, getting rid of 2 2Ks. That's 2 cards out of hand, of course. And
And we're saving, obviously, the best blocker of them.
Gecko.
Yeah, Gecko number 2
Yeah.
is pretty rough.
Now, Sorcerer only does have, I think, 3 to 4 cards in hand is what it looks like.
Yeah.
So this is going to be this could be double Sabo still, or it could be Luffy Sabo. I think Luffy Sabo is pretty good.
Yeah. I think the only thing I would have liked last turn, instead of hitting leader, I think attacking to 5-drop Luffy would have been a bit preferred. But and yeah, since we have that Luffy in life, we kind of have to play the Rocket Luffy instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
we're
a draw.
gonna draw. I think that's probably fine.
That's fine. Yeah, we don't have too many cards in hand, so we kind of need it. And now we do buff up the character into an 8K.
Yeah.
And so we need to attach to the leader, of course. There you go.
Yeah.
It's possible. You can make the mistake.
It is.
It's very possible.
I meme about it, but it is so easy just to do the wrong thing, and then you're like, oh, I lost in the spot. Like there's like sometimes mistakes you're like, oh, like a little disadvantage. Like you cannot set up the thing you need to do, and you've lost the game.
Yep. So Sabo ability here. We're gonna draw 2, trash 2.
Oh, we have so many cards in hand though. Getting rid of 2 of anything at this point. Again, the foiling's fantastic, but when they're just so flashy.
Yeah.
It could be when all the foiling's the same. It's pretty rough.
We are protecting everything.
Yeah. 2K, 1K, and then 11K. I got some bad news.
Now we gotta let it go
for this queen. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Oh, we saved? No, there's no way,
no
right?
Way. Okay.
All right.
3 out of hand would have been crazy.
No, but
we do have 1 life, 1 blocker up. Feeling Sorcerer's pretty content right now.
Yeah.
Yes, we only have 1 blocker, but having that extra life is a huge benefit.
Yeah. I think the only thing, so I think Tommy's been playing this well, but, and I can't remember, I can't confirm, if he could have played Kaido on curve, even if it popped nothing, the Dawn investment's way better.
Yeah.
You just being able to get a 10K attacker every turn is so much value.
That will never die.
That will never die.
Yep.
It will always attack, and it gets a free Sabo out every turn because we've got these polys out, but they're doing functionally nothing, right?
Right.
I think if you want to beat this deck, the best way, if you can do it, is just establish a body that naturally has 9K or more. So Moria, Ishos, those are very good. Obviously green can play like Zoros and stuff, but I think if you played the 9-drop Kaido, you would. I think Source would have been like 0 cards at hand at this point, right?
Right.
It'd be a little bit tighter because you get so much more resources out of it. You could also play it without the effect, not minus. It wouldn't get rushed that turn.
Sure.
But you could have just played it out. Yeah, I think that's a good call too.
Yeah.
That might have been the better play because I would have been terrified if I saw that card. I'm like, oh, that's taking a card out of my hand every turn for the rest of the game, huh?
Yeah. Hey, at least a 2K counter, right? Because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it gets a free Sabo block and.
Yep.
Yeah, it's never dying. Yeah, he could have played it. Yeah, to kill the Kuzan. Yeah, that's what I thought if it was in hand. I didn't 100% confirm it was in there. But yeah, whenever you can KO stuff before they start their Sabo train, you definitely want to. But yeah, I also think they should have maybe started with this last turn. We're pressuring the Luffy because it would have gotten more damage in and would have prevented another attack. Yeah,
and yes, we have 2 blockers up, but we have 2 geckos now.
Yeah, Gecko is pretty mean. Another 2K.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the boy alive, and it looks like we might end things off here with another blocker possibly.
If we have one, we're insane.
Yeah, we have 2 blockers in hand.
Yeah, but if we had, I guess we're just not Dawn minusing this turn anyway, so it doesn't matter if we have Eustace Kid.
Yeah. Really rare when you don't see Purple Luffy using his ability.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he uses his ability once.
Maybe twice. Yeah, no more than that.
Yeah, I used to make the joke that Purple Luffy was a 3-life leader back in the day. You know,
3-life leader that starts with 2 Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, red purple leader Luffy's 3-life too, so it's like the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thinking on the play. I don't know.
What would you do here? Would you swing a big, what is this, 11K? We play another blocker?
Yeah, with them just having Sabo out, it doesn't feel good.
It doesn't,
what, right?
Because even if we swing 8, it doesn't matter. We have 2 empty Dawn. So it's either we play a 5 cost or we just swing big.
Yeah.
And now we're looking at that Kaido like, oh man.
I wish you were on board so much right now.
Yeah. This card is really good on the board.
Yeah. Even if you go minus on Dawn, like you just aren't using. Yeah. You're just wasting so much Dawn already, having to attack just to tie with leader. It would have been functionally the same in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, today we have a pretty big turnout. We have a ton of good variety of decks. And early on, I saw a couple Zoros out there. Of course, we have Black Yellow Luffy, and hey, Tommy rocking out that purple Luffy. Sadly, isn't looking too good from this game, but yeah, really interested to see. There's a ton of really good talent today.
Yeah, 100%. And we have 2 or 3 more rounds after this, and then Top Cut.
Mm-hmm. Which Top Cut is best of 1. Which is nice.
It is for us, yes. And people on the East Coast, I'm sure, as well.
Yes. So dropping the 5 cost blocker, and then it looks like we just passed the turn. Okay, no more Gecko.
No more Gecko. Yeah. Oh, we're just going to...
Yeah, we are just... I think Tommy has 4 or 5 cards in hand. And now...
Even with just cards that exist, right?
Okay, 7K swing into life.
I mean, 2K1. I would have made this maybe a little bit meatier, right?
Mm-hmm. 3 cards in hand.
This is a 9. So if we're able to get out of this, and they don't have Rush Ace, we win the game?
I mean, they need to Rush Ace to win the game, period, right?
No, because they have 3 attacks.
3 attacks.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so yeah, this has to be countered.
Yeah.
And he does have 2 2Ks.
Yeah, but I don't think it's enough. There's 2 2Ks. Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to bait. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you take whatever advantage you can.
Oh, he's gonna bait it. Okay.
Well, with 999 and...
Yeah, we just lose.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 9K swing does connect here. We're going to take the block. Another 9K swing. We should have blocked.
We should have put Bond on something.
Yeah, we're going to scoop it up.
Oh, we have Rush Ace anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, but Rush Ace is still inefficient for the Dawn usage, right?
Sure.
But there it is. If we had 2 cost Ace, then yeah, oh baby, we're going off.
And I didn't make the promise before. No more Wizard on stream. I have. It's not a great day for me today.
Well, I'm gonna make the executive decision that we're halfway through Swiss, so we're gonna take a tiny break from that one a little bit longer. We'll go back to us in case you guys forget what we look like. Which it's warmer in here, so
yeah, it's getting a little
toasty.
Well, I guess things are heating up here at DXN. You know what I'm saying?
Very clean, very clean. So we do appreciate that, you guys hanging out. A couple of things though before we take our tiny break. One, sorry, chat was in sub mode. I didn't know that until later, so it wasn't on purpose. It was just remnants from last night, and then also. If you guys want more content as well, one, check out Sos, Strongest Wizard on YouTube. You can check out my YouTube while you're there if you want to. I'm fine. It's okay. But I'm also going to be doing the live stream for the event in Pasadena this weekend too. So, which is another reason why making it 2 days instead of 1 was a bit surprising. But that was 100% on me. No one else's fault.
Yeah,
so 100% on me. So, but that should be fun. So if you guys haven't hit that follow, that subscription button, that like button, make sure to do that. You guys get notified. In 2 days, 10/24 day 1, and then a top 32 cut day 2. Should be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to covering that as well. And maybe Sos will be around then too.
We'll see. If we're playing like I am playing today, yes. I will definitely be there.
Yes. You'll be there round 2, baby.
Yeah.
So. But there's I haven't actually nailed down the comment. We got a lot of hopefuls, so it should be a good time. But otherwise, I'd mention who's commentating with me for real. I just literally do not know yet. So should be a good time. But
yeah, I mean, this is great practice too.
Yes.
For that big regional, right? A lot of really good players. We saw Jonas here. We have a lot of top tier players that I'm very excited to see later down the line. We
have two of the top 4 from our nationals here today.
Literally.
Yeah, literally here.
Literally.
That's we're going to take our extended break. It should be like 10-15 minutes, but I'm just going to not stand in this hot room for a moment. And if Yellow Luffy wasn't one of the decks that just played, I would have jumped on there, but it definitely was.
That's true. That's true.
Give us a moment, and we'll be right back. All right, hey, we're back. We are back. Hope you guys are doing good. We've got round number 4. We've got Sorcerer using some magic, switching sides on us.
Yeah.
Low teleportation. And we've got Michael all the way from AZ. Also at Gen Con this weekend, also doing very well as well. So good to see him here. Hoping AZ after Jonas with that round 2, we got to have at least another AZ competitor undefeated right now.
Yeah, a lot of good talent coming out of Arizona. Love to see it.
And he's playing Luchi, not Black Yellow Luffy, so let me fix that real quick.
Yeah, yep. So now this matchup here, a ton of... I just made a video literally talking about this. A lot of people love to say that Black Yellow Luffy just destroys this matchup. And I really, really think differently about this. I think, I know this is kind of wild to say, I think sometimes this match can be 55-60 favored Luffy, and that's a lot lower than I think most people would think. How do you feel about this matchup?
When I win, I feel good. When I lose, I feel really bad. And I think that a lot of Luchi players are going into playing like the 6-cost Brook, which has been very helpful for removing cards. 8-drop Isho is a menace if we can't remove it right afterwards. So it can definitely go either way. I would say it's probably like 55-45, but in Luffy's favor.
Okay.
No more than 60.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the fact that Luchi just doesn't attack ever. They see their big bodies. It just really starts to steamroll against Black Yellow Luffy, and it can be pretty devastating. Yeah.
On the other side though, if they don't find their Brooks or they don't play their Brooks, you can they can't get rid of your Sabos either. So it is a grind, but if you want to play Luchi and if you want to not lose against this deck, you can definitely tech for it.
Yeah. So it looks like Sorcerer did end up winning the die roll, since of course we are on even Dawn. He did go second, of course.
Yes.
And that is just a huge thing itself, going second in this matchup.
Yeah, Luffy really likes the even curve. We're just going to try to remove the Brook, which we can just use Rebecca to block, which I think is pretty safe.
Yeah, interesting going for the Brook in general. I think we have probably a 5-cost body that we want to play, that we want it to survive. We don't have Sabo. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and
Sabo it is.
Completely ignoring what I'm saying here, drawing 2 trash and 2 off that Sabo.
Yeah, and Sorcerer's doing, Michael's doing the thing where we're not taking, 2 Luffys, dang. Those are actually kind of nice. I'm surprised we put those both in trash, but yeah, Michael's doing the thing where we don't want to give Black Yellow Luffy any advantage, but it also means that it's an even trade because Michael's not able to put 2 cards into trash every turn like they usually like to do in most matchups, so it does impact the match.
Yeah, definitely. And Michael, of course, sitting at 7 active Dawn. We need to start setting up some 4-cost bodies, I think. But we're going to swing 5k into life, minusing 1 on that Sabo, and that's super interesting. I feel like if you're Sorcerer, you just snap take this.
Yeah, but if they have the Brook, though, Brook will definitely take care of this.
And
yeah,
we
they
always
do.
have the Brook. Yeah, fantastic turn here for Michael. We could have also swung with the Brook to -1, right?
Yeah, we could have done that, and then they wouldn't have gotten the card. But I think you were actually kind of starving for cards in your own trash, so definitely, I think it was a fair trade.
Yeah, something a lot of people do forget is that, of course, Luchi needs to have a pretty healthy trash when it comes down to the 8 costs and 10 Dawn turns, of course.
Yeah, but I think the 6-cost Brook's been a pretty neat tool, especially it can be good against Nami because you can put 3 cards back into their deck. Bad news is you're giving them 3 Kayas back, but that's fine. And looks like we're going to play the 5-cost Luffy. We're going to get rid of another Sabo. Oh man, our trash is so happy right now.
Yeah, very, very good trash. Very good hand as well. Hopefully Sorcerer doesn't run into an 8-cost Isho. That'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, and I believe we're going to 9 Dawn for Michael, but with the amount of cards, like, Sorcerer's got, 12 cards in hand? Maybe not 12, 10 cards in hand?
Good amount of cards. Swinging another 5k swing into life. Milling the Tempest Kick, something you don't want to see, but it is a CP card, so why not?
Yeah, we're going to reduce the cost of the Luffy. No trigger out of life.
We got
another Sabo. That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Sorcerer's seeing, I think, all his pieces.
Yeah, only thing is I haven't really checked the hand, but only thing we really need is Moria and our 2-cost boys. But even just one Sabo next turn, being a 7k leader, would be quite strong.
Yeah, and that's actually something you kind of preached a lot, is that oftentimes Luffy doesn't need to get up to 8. 7's okay too.
Yeah, yeah.
So looks like we're swinging 7k into life. Now, I think the reason why a lot of people do end up doing this when there is a Luffy on the board is the fact that they don't want him to draw a free card, right?
Yeah.
So we are going to go ahead and counter out of that. It's a Hiyori as well as another Sabo out of hand.
I mean, not for nothing. I mean, going 13 with Brook, the 3-cost.
Sure. Yeah.
You gotta respect that too.
Yeah.
But I believe the Luffy currently costs 3. So it looks like it's going to be able to survive, which is actually quite amazing.
Yeah. And
no hits either from the stand-up.
Tragic.
But we do get a 2k and a pretty wide hand. And yeah, that Luffy surviving is huge.
Yeah. Very, very big here. And yeah, passing turn, going up to 10, and we are going to go ahead and if we have Gecko, we could use Gecko. We just need some of these lower cost characters in trash here.
Yep, there's Flampe, always the last card in your life. Always. Very infuriating at times, but we'll make it work.
Yeah. So we have the big bodies in the trash. We just don't have the smaller cost characters, so Gecko wouldn't be too useful here. We can get at most 1. It is so difficult to tell if he has Gecko in his hand.
Yeah, I'm telling you, right?
It's very difficult.
I'm usually pretty good at, eagle-eyeing it, but Sorcerer's doing a good job at conjuring some distractions.
Some magic here, yeah, definitely. A phony wizard, I might say.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
A phony wizard.
Generically, you'd be able to see through it, but looks like we're going to play Kuzan.
Very interesting.
Did we get we got a Garp. Hey,
very good, very good.
That can help.
Attaching 2 to lead here, and that is even, so we will be able to go to 9k if we want to.
Yeah, and we're going to discard, I think it's another Kuzan.
10 cost.
10 cost?
10 cost.
10 cost Kuzan?
Yeah, it is a Kuzan.
All right. I mean, double Sabo feels good if we have the 2 drops. And then, I mean, this just makes it so that we can get a Moria if we need to. So, yeah, there's the first Sabo.
It definitely feels good, but I'm not sure if it's needed.
Yeah, but the nice thing is that since we were playing this Kuzan and we're able to protect it now, we can get rid of this Gecko Moria next turn, which is going to be very nice. Generically leaving around a
6k?
Oh man, we might not only have 1 2-drop Sabo.
No, we definitely have 1 more in hand, right?
Definitely. I hope so. Right? Maybe.
Yeah,
right.
We always have it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Again, when all the cards are white and black like that, it is, and then we have the manga.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, just casually.
Yeah. Pitching the Kuzan off the top, and then it looks like we're gonna go ahead and probably pitch a Luffy.
Yeah, and then
11k. Yeah, I think if we would have swung, I think we would have played Luffy, pop the Rebecca. So at least it connects. We draw a card. We still have Sabo on the board. I think it probably would have been safe still, but I totally understand wanting to cycle through your deck. Why not draw an extra 2 cards? Fix your hand a bit more.
Yeah. We also, I mean, we could have Luffy pop the Rebecca, I think, as you were saying, and then use, and then probably attack into Brook if you're really afraid of it, right?
Sure.
But we are a 11k leader. You don't have to trust us with it, but we are.
Yeah.
I have literally no dice on me. If I had dice on me, I'd be chucking them over there.
Yeah, but, I mean the shop. We do have dice.
Oh, you do have dice. Well, you have your fancy plus 2k markers too.
Oh,
right?
I do. Yes.
Maybe just kind of sneak them onto the table.
Yeah.
Just nudge them on there.
Yeah, I mean the game isn't over yet. We might not see Sorcerer in a future match if Michael is able to take this home. It's definitely not over yet. Not playing the Gecko is pretty big here on 10. So we'll go ahead and see exactly what happens.
All right. Well,
I mean, Isho's great right here.
Isho is really great. Yeah, because I believe we have 6 or more cards in hand, right?
Isho's good, but we don't get to establish a blocker. Do we need a blocker here?
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, Isho gets rid of one Sabo, but then we can feel pretty confident knowing that Kuzan's likely going to be able to bully away one of the things. Oh no, leaking DMs. That's crazy.
No, not the leak.
Not the leak. I'll let him know.
Okay,
real quick. Well,
okay.
Well, he's okay. All right. I don't want people to.
All right. Yeah.
Next time it's up there, I'll be like.
Yeah,
hey,
I was actually sending him the DMs like, "You're playing this wrong." I was the leak. I was the mole. But yeah.
Yo, he's sweating.
So if we play the Isho, we actually get to keep both Sabos technically if we want to. Brooke can't get rid of a Sabo because we did play it.
Yes.
So we would have to just swing big with Gecko, and hopefully he blocks and, doesn't counter out of an 11k swing.
Yeah. All right, our own Sabo.
Yeah, playing it safe. I do like this play, of course. It never feels bad to play Sabo.
It never does. No.
It never does, yeah.
Unless you're playing against, what? Jambe doesn't exist as much right now.
Sure.
I guess a Femur, if we're at 0 life.
Gordon.
All right. But besides those 3, 4, 5 scenarios, but yeah, I think the best thing though is the cycle though. The cycle is still super good and I think a little underrated. Now we're going 8 into the Luffy, which I like.
Yeah, trying to get some cards out of our hand here.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to go like 8, 9 pressure it.
Yeah, and we're going to counter out of it, actually, giving him the 1k, swinging another 8k.
Yeah.
This could be another 1k, and I think based on the way Sorcerer is countering out of it, he probably will, and then just take the block for the Gecko, right?
Yeah. And the 9, and then, yeah, as
block.
mentioned. Yeah. Yep.
Now, Sorcerer does have a Gecko Moria in hand.
Yeah, and so also Sabo does protect this Moria from getting Kuzan as well, so that's very nice too.
Yeah, very important.
All right, effect.
There you go.
8k, trust us.
Honor system, honor code. 6k swing going into life.
Yeah, so if we have Moria, then we just play our 2 Sabos back out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, are we still not safe to do Luffy Sabo? Draw us a card so that we don't go -1?
I'd probably double Sabo.
Okay, play it safe, okay.
All right, big 8. Probably need to either counter out of this one or you take it and then Sabo gets the other one.
I think we definitely swing with Kuzan here.
Really?
Even if we get the block with the Sabo, we have to play Gecko plus 2 more characters. We have 1 Sabo already in trash. I mean,
I'd probably keep if
you would,
I'd probably keep the Kuzan around. Yeah.
Okay. Just hope they don't get another Sabo.
Yeah, because then it just means that they're not establishing another 8k, right?
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, and we're thinking.
Yeah, pretty big crucial turn, I think, for Michael. And Sorcerer, of course. 10 Dawn.
All right, 2k, 1k. Michael's got a couple cards in hand, right? Like 7 or 8. Okay, so more than I was originally thinking too.
Yeah. He just added a couple from under the table. No worries. But it looks like we are going to play the Gecko Moria.
Don't put that on him. He doesn't deserve that.
Yeah. Grabbing the 2-cost Sabo, replacing the Sabo like you mentioned before to play the other Sabo. Very defensive here. I guess we know that he does run 6-cost Brook, so in case it gets a little tricky with it, kind of want to be a bit more defensive, pitching the Garb, adding both of those Sabos back at the top of our life.
And then if we have a Moria on the top 4 cards of our deck, super rewarded.
Yeah.
Luffy, Flampe, all right, 2k. Luffy might need to stay around in hand.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, all right.
I think our hand's full of 2Ks, right?
I think so, right? That's like the worst thing about this deck is when we cycle and like all these cards are good.
Yeah.
Sabo's good. Ooh, Ice Age?
That goes.
You can get rid of
that's
Ice
gotta
Age. Right, yeah.
Ooh, this Kid Sabo too, very interesting.
And then, big 11.
That's a little risky, I feel like. 11K swing, we might see the block here with the Sabo.
Yeah, but we could also see it, just take it, right? I think one's not too scary. I mean, if we have a back in hand and we want to get the Sabo back into hand, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit worried here for Sorcerer. If he doesn't have another Gecko in hand that's just full of 2Ks, it can get really scary. Unfortunately, with the amount of...
Yeah, only 4 in hand, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Michael's playing this really well.
Yeah, definitely.
Being able to just establish the Moria. And with Moria and these 2Ks, we can make 4 9K attacks next turn if we want to. So, and every 9K attack gets rid of 1 resource, if you want to think of it that way. We also can do like a 9K and then like Big Brook 9K as well. Yeah, but I think we have to try to establish another blocker if anything.
Yeah, if we're able to play out, I mean, like you mentioned before, keeping that Kuzan alive is a big threat.
Yeah.
So if we're able to, I mean, if we're unable to play another Sabo.
Yeah, and we pitched, I think we pitched a 2-cost Luffy earlier. I hope we have one in hand, because I think that is one of the better cards to have in hand, too.
I mean, based on the amount of AAs this deck has, I'm not sure if we have a Gecko in hand.
That's true, yeah. It's a little bit too normal looking, right?
Yeah. He does have a Gecko in hand.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he is honestly probably feeling really good right now.
Yeah.
I think if we swing 8K, if we swing 9 into the Luffy, we have to let it go. Right?
Yeah, Luffy we definitely let go. We can maybe block with 1 Sabo, and then if they don't Sabo themselves next turn, we attack with Kuzan and Luffy Sabo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really unfortunate for Luchi decks if you don't have Isho early on, early late game. It's kind of useless after that. Like playing an Isho right now would be pretty worthless because Sorcerer only has 4 to 5 cards, and that's kind of typically how this deck plays.
All right, so we're gonna go a big 5, and we'll get a reduction for one of the Sabos. So if they have another broken hand, they're able to get rid of it. Just means that we're not going to be able to play a 5-cost Sabo if we want to do both. And let's see.
Okay, so 1 life, 10 Dawn still.
9K leader, trust us.
9K. Trust fall. Swing with a Brook? Swing big.
Oh, big.
Whoa.
B swing.
Easy. I feel like we blocked that, right? I mean, let's go. Okay.
Oh, okay. Into the Luffy? Sure.
Into the...
Oh, with another Sabo?
I feel like we would have blocked it.
Yeah, block was a little bit better, I think.
Because if we play the Gecko, we're going to play it again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Sorcerer kind of missing a beat on that one. But upside, Michael being able to draw 2 trash to give protection to his entire board.
Yeah, I think we could have also been a little bit... I think attacking with the 6-cost Brook and pressuring the Luffy at the same time was just better.
Yeah.
So I think we invested a little bit too much Dawn there.
Yeah, kind of get yourself off of life as well.
Yeah.
You know? Now, my thing is that Kuzan.
Yeah. Also, if instead of putting the 5, we could have put 3 on leader, 2 on Brook, and then... Oh.
I mean, I think he's just doing it as a... I hope.
As a force of habit? Yeah.
I hope we don't bait ourselves into trying to pop that Gecko.
Yeah.
Okay, 6K swing. Yeah, blockers still can attack, of course.
Yeah.
So we definitely needed to attack.
I think we've given up on the Kuzan's going to get value this game.
Yeah, which I agree. Now double swing.
No, this is where it's...
Too risky. 6k swing. Now, his leader didn't attack, right?
Yeah.
I think that's just we haven't reset the leader yet.
Yeah, we have not.
Yeah, okay. All right, getting
at this
down.
part of the game, I also forget just to tap on. It's just like,
yeah,
this is the play, right? We just do this every time.
Very systematic.
Yeah.
Finally getting rid of the Kuzan. Getting rid of the Sabo.
Now, do we have another Sabo in rotation?
I mean, we could also pitch one if we have it in hand.
Yeah. I thought we've only seen 2 so far.
I mean, that would be a pretty unfortunate misplay.
It would be, yeah.
There's the one.
1, 2. Okay, never mind. All right.
Yeah.
Sorcerer knows what's up.
Yeah. Okay. So, yep. Playing out the Sabo, and this is extremely defensive. There's no way Michael can close it out this turn now with the amount of 2Ks. Plus the cycle, we know we have 2K counters. And drawing...
I think that's Rush
Sabo.
Ace.
Is
that Sabo?
It's Sabo.
5 cost yellow
Yeah.
one. Okay, yep. And then just a casual 11k once again.
Easy block. Easy block coming from Michael. I'd imagine we see that here. Right?
It's deciding which Sabo he likes least.
Yeah.
All right. 3 Sabos on board is pretty rough.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Sorcerer making this matchup look a little heavier on the black and yellow Luffy side.
Yeah.
And that is, I think, mainly because Sorcerer saw all his pieces.
Yeah. Now, Rebecca Sabo still is upsetting.
Sure.
Whenever you win with Luchi in this matchup, it's usually because you are able to establish an 8-drop Moria, and you're able to just keep Rebecca looping.
Yeah.
Because Luffy generally just makes like 1 or 2 attacks per turn, and so if that's the case, then it's hard for you to actually get out of those 2 attacks.
That, or I feel like I mainly lose to Luchi players that double drop back-to-back Moriami.
Yeah.
That can be pretty rough.
That is additionally rough, yeah.
Yeah, which happens quite often. I mean, I feel like they oftentimes have double Moria sometimes, especially with how long they try to kind of get the game going. How long they can make it last.
And Michael still has like a good amount of cards in hand, but
sure.
Yeah, you would definitely appreciate a Rebecca right now.
Yeah, Rebecca's really nice right now. Of course, we are facing double Gecko and 3 Sabo.
All right, I'm just gonna let him know.
Yeah.
Also, we shouldn't be looking at that.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just saying if you care, then your messages are being read.
All right. Going back to the phone.
Yeah. Shouts to Sorcerer. He apologized, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Yeah,
in case you want your messages secret,
all your information.
Yeah, I don't mind. I can log into your Discord. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Please do not do that. We're just
no, we're just messing.
We're just joking around.
Yeah.
Of course.
Identity theft is not a joke.
It is not. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. That's so crazy. 8K swing into the Sabo does connect. Honestly, quite surprising. I feel like 6K probably would have.
6K would have been fantastic. Yeah, I would have let it go immediately.
Yeah. We have 8 Dawn up, of course. We most likely will swing in with this Gecko into life.
Yeah, I think Michael last turn with just putting all the Dawn on the Moria didn't seem as neat.
Yeah.
Maybe he has a Moria in hand and he was hoping to hit like a Rebecca off of it for an 8-drop, but sure. I just don't think we've seen I don't think we've seen any Rebeccas this game, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah. this is unfortunate too, just because it makes me seem very wrong on my statement earlier. I was saying this was like a 55 favorite Luffy matchup, but this is looking kind of rough here for Michael.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we're not over yet, right? It's not over, of course. If we play another Sabo, still pretty good. 9K swing going into life. I feel like we just counter out of this.
Yeah.
Now with only 2 cards in hand, blocker up.
As best as we can if we've got the 8 drop, yeah.
Okay. Now.
Okay, they definitely had Rebecca's. Yeah, that previous turn has me all kinds of confused.
Yeah. Threw you in for a loop there, huh?
It did.
It did, okay. So Spandam here, top 3, grabbing a CP, grabbing a 2K counter.
2K, all right. Word.
Okay.
And then another 2K off the Rebecca.
Can we talk about how that's not okay?
It's disgusting. Oh, yeah.
That happened to me earlier, and I was like, 2Ks off of an 8-cost character plus blocker. Okay, got it.
Yeah, cool,
sorry,
cool. Yeah.
Sorry I asked. And I think we're just swinging for game here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we never kept... I don't know. For these situations, I like to keep the 2-cost Luffy in hand because it would have been just a free removal on the Rebecca.
Or better yet, an ace.
Ace is still good, yeah.
Yeah, 7K swing. I think these 7K swings are a little dangerous.
They're a little tiny, yeah.
Yeah. Now we have 3 attackers up here. We have, of course, the 2 geckos, as well as the leader. Not sure exactly what's in Sorcerer's hand, but no matter what, 9K.
Oh, 9K? If we get out of this, we lose.
Yeah.
100%.
I think we lose.
Oh, but we can't.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay. So now it's just 10? This is scary.
I mean, we've got 5 and 9 with 8. Or 5 and 9 and 8, so that's 14. That's 2 11s. If you could have gone out of the 9, you should have.
What?
7?
7K swing? He has ace. He has ace.
I hope so.
He has
You played this game so well.
No. He has ace.
Okay, we do have ace. All right.
But even then, was that worth it?
No.
This is going to be an 8K swing.
This is going to be 8K, yeah.
And does he... I think... 8K,
They were just better numbers.
He doesn't have it.
Yeah, it doesn't have it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Sorcerer taking that... Almost losing it, though.
Almost losing it,
wow.
Yeah. I think better numbers of the guy there.
Back on the cell phone. Okay.
Here.
Go back.
Hey, look over here. Look over here. Hey, it's us.
Wow. What an insane game.
Yes. Yeah.
That was pretty insane.
Yeah. I think it shows that I think Michael played it really well.
Yeah.
And it really just shows like Luffy's it is just so dependent on how many cards you have individually too. Yeah. So I do like the I like the deck. What else to say? It's a great deck. I've been enjoying it. We get
you got top 4.
Yeah, okay.
Can we stop talking about it, please?
I've stopped talking about it.
Okay, yeah.
That was a week ago.
Yeah.
That's old news.
Yeah.
Old news.
I heard Luffy TV got top. They got second?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got second as well. Okay. Yeah. It sure did.
Yeah, pretty good match. Honestly, I think seeing Luffy prevailing another round.
Yeah, Sorcerer seems to be pretty on point with it. I will say like the math at the end. I think you could have just gotten better numbers. But that's okay. Yeah. You're okay with that.
He's definitely on a roll. Really great draws this game, as well as the previous game as well. So we're gonna go ahead and see exactly what's up next. That'd be really awesome. I think. Hopefully we can get something a little spicy, something a little different.
Yeah, because how many people did we have undefeated going into this round?
I have not gotten back to. I think we have a little bit, not too many.
We should have 2 or 3 undefeateds right now. I think likely, maybe 4, but likely 2 or 3. So we could see the pair down.
Yeah.
We could also because Sorcerer will if Sorcerer's in the pair down, likely not that one, but maybe could see a hopeful match too.
Yeah.
So. But I think we're pretty close to timing round already as well. So we can take a break. We can see. We'll confirm with the tournament organizers. Also, there is top cut after this too. So
best of one.
Best of one.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Also, I think it's just the stream table that's larger than average, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the stream table because they use it for other tabletops, so that's why it looks a bit giant for this one. But the rest of the tables in the venue are standard card game standard.
Well, we
right?
actually force the players to use a smaller mat and smaller cards for the stream table.
They have to use like those little plastic hands too. So. So, all right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back with round number 5, maybe last round into Top Cut. We'll know a little bit better as we check around, and yeah, we'll be right back. Okie doke, we are back with round number 5. We went to table 3 just for a little bit of a more unique matchup. We've got Georgie on the left with Red Purple Law versus Mo on the right with Bonney.
Yeah, this I'm actually really interested in this matchup. I'm a very huge fan of the color green in this card game, and I was really excited to play Bonney, but once I started playing the deck, I felt like it didn't really play like a normal green deck would.
Nope.
So in doing so, I did end up changing gears, but a big concern of mine was a lot of people told me RP Log completely destroys this matchup.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't actually destroy this matchup as much as people think it does.
No, I don't know. Bonney is I have such a hate hate-relationship with it.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I mean, as a Black Yellow Luffy player.
Yeah, Black Yellow Luffy player, and then when I play it, it's just like, it's never my friend either. It's just so hard to brick or just not see the pieces you need. But alternatively, like, if you have, like, the tempo on your side, if you have the pieces that you need at the right time, you're invincible. So it's just a hard balance for a deck, I feel like.
Do we need to tell phones?
Yeah. They'll figure it out.
All right.
But we have 3 undefeateds left. We have Fuji, right? Who's
right.
on...
He is on, I believe he's on RP Law.
Yeah, RP Law. We still have Black Yellow Luffy, and then one other player, do we know?
The other player is playing Luchi.
Okay, Luchi. And then they're playing into Red Purple Law on table 2?
They're playing into...
I think it was Red Purple Law.
Yeah, Red Purple Law. Yep.
Yeah, so if Red Purple Law is able to win on table 2, we'll be done with Swiss with 5 rounds. Otherwise, we'll go into round 6 of Swiss and then a top 8 cut.
Yeah.
So still at least 3 rounds, maybe 4 left today.
Yeah. Interesting enough, people saying the best 3 decks is Luffy, Law, as well as Lucci, and currently those 3 undefeated.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Fuji isn't on Gecko? No, he's not. No. That's what we thought. We asked.
Yeah. Yeah, we also asked. Yeah, I asked him. He nope, not on Gecko.
No. All right, we are making sure these are some well shuffled decks. And we'll go from there.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to brick, especially as Bonney. A lot of deck cards in that deck.
There's so many. There's so many.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest reason why I said this matchup isn't as bad as people might think it is because of the 6 cost character.
Yeah. The Basil Hawkins.
The Basil Hawkins.
Yeah.
7K is big.
Now, the only issue with it is that Red Purple Law does have an out to it.
Sure.
It's the ruling is a bit weird, a bit specific for this situation, but Basil Hawkins has the protection that it can rest something when it was going to get removed from the board once per turn. But what you can do instead is that if you attack with everything on your board, you play like a Gordon to get the reduction, or you make sure it's 3K or less. You can use your Law effect. It will bottom deck the Basil before you play the thing off the effect,
sure.
Which means that Basil goes away, and then you play a card that it can rest. So if you have like double Gordon, or it pretty much has to be double Gordon, because if you use Otama, then
yeah,
you can just rest that instead.
Yeah, a big thing, the main reasons why I said it's not as bad is because it does require double Gordon.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And there are so many cards in Bonney's deck that is a pretty big threat. Mm-hmm. There's Cavendish, it's a fantastic card, as well as like the entire 5 cost line, 4 cost characters as well. It's a lot of threatening cards.
Yeah, Bonney with the stun too, and it looks like we're getting Baby 5 to get another Baby 5.
Yeah. Looks like Georgie's making sure you can grab Baby 5 with a Baby 5, right?
You sure can.
Yeah.
And you could, we could play another one. I don't think we care about leaving a Dawn open, so.
Yeah, I'd almost for sure do it. Yep.
Yeah.
Checking top 5, probably looking for maybe a 10 cost, a 2K counter.
Yeah.
Quite a few different options. I know some will start running the 0 cost event card as well.
Mm-hmm. It looks like we already have a 10 cost in hand, so I don't think we necessarily need a second one. Getting a 2K would be nice. Looks like we're bottom decking an Urouge and a Cavendish. 2 cards we hope that we'll see in the next couple turns.
Double Cavendish as well. Ooh.
Baby number 3.
That's a whole lot of babies. But if we do look at mobile ups hand, I did see a Cavendish in there as well. So,
okay, yeah. So we're solid.
Bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, these early turns you can kind of afford to not having the extra Dawn up, because they likely won't have anything on board anyways.
Now, of course, it is possible here that Georgie's going to just swing into baby 5. Maybe forcing the removal?
Potentially. We're going to tack into it yet. There it goes.
Now, I am aware that Georgie is a very methodical player.
Yes.
Takes things, takes his time. So dropping the 1-cost Gordon as well as the 3-cost Shariah.
Gordon. There are a lot of matches where you can play 1-drop Gordon safely. I don't know if this is the one.
Not this one, yeah. But maybe doing so just because they have the Shariah.
Perhaps.
You Apumi, I just block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're probably going to go unpunished in this one, but there could be some scenarios where just leader effect to rest it and attack over it would be pretty nice.
Now, Moblop just drew a card that is fantastic in this matchup, and that's Hody Jones.
It is. That is, one of the strongest
insanely
cards.
Good card in this matchup. And of course, we are sitting at, I believe that's 6 Dawn?
I think we're at 5 Dawn, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we baby 5 twice last turn, yeah.
Yeah. Now...
We could baby 5 a 3rd time.
We can Cavendish first, though?
Yeah, but looks like we don't want to do that. Oh, okay, and Oud Rouge.
Oh, wow, okay.
Interesting.
All right. Not swinging, actually. Trying to starve our Pila of resources.
All right. And we've got 5 Dawn, because we lost 3 but got 2 back from the Sachi Penguin.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit of a slower matchup as what it looks like. Bonney not wanting to attack. Now, do you feel like Bonney should always starve Arpula?
Likely, yeah. If they don't see their Reijus, it's rough. All right, they're attacking 5, and now here's decision time. Yeah, we're going to definitely use the leader effect, and it looks like Shariah is the one to go.
Yeah. Interesting, just kind of giving away the 4-cost blocker, saying, okay, I know you have Gordon. You can't palm deck both of these characters, surely, so you can pick which one you want.
Yeah, and I'm also surprised we didn't. I mean, even if if we have like a 5-cost kid, I would have 5-cost kid, then Gordon the Oud Rouge too, but we'll see what the play is.
Yeah, of course, we do still have the Sachi Penguin that still can attack. And honestly, I think Oud Rouge is a fantastic card in this deck. I pray as a Black Hill Luffy player that they never see that card.
Yeah, it's that and Cavendish. They're just hard to remove, and making sure that they can keep 1 Dawn open every turn is brutal.
Yeah, so 5k swing going into life. Really interested to see what Georgie's going to do with 5 Dawn.
Yeah.
2k counter.
2k, yep.
Only with 3 cards in hand now.
Yep, and confirming, which one. I mean, they're both named maybe number 5, right?
Yeah.
Clearly the other one's all art, so just confirming.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I'm really surprised. I would have started with this 100%.
Yeah, I agree here.
But I also think it makes sense. I don't think I would have blocked any of these 5Ks with Oud Rouge, and I want to make sure that they have to spend the resources for it.
So yeah, pretty good turn here. Do we see possibly the Reiju coming down?
I mean, no, just Sachi Penguin.
Sachi Penguin. And then having 1 active, of course, for that Radical Beam.
Yeah, but then that just, I mean, another Gore. Okay, never mind. I see. Okay. All right. I'm like, nah, but then we lost the 1 Dawn. We could have used a little bit more pressure, but
yeah,
I understand.
That's that top 4 brain talking there. But
hey, I mute the mic.
Yeah.
Be like,
can you please?
Hey, can you respect
can
me?
You stop, please?
And my heroic accomplishment.
But the Hody resting the blocker as well as the Gordon, and this is nasty.
Yeah.
Being able to punish, swing 8k into 6.
Yeah.
Then maybe 1 into 1.
5 into Gordon, yeah. I think we just need to make sure that Hody kind of survives. Yeah.
I feel like we should have just swung with the baby 5 into the Gordon, right?
They're both 1Ks, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah. And yeah, we'll be going to 9 Dawn next turn. Bonney's definitely, I think, a deck that would have liked to be on even curve too.
Yeah, definitely. And now with Georgie, we haven't done too many. We haven't used the leader ability too much. And if we have, we've been playing these Hachi and Penguins to kind of keep up with our Dawn a little bit. I definitely feel like in this matchup, you want to keep a ton of Dawn available. There are some Bonney lists that are running a cost kit, which is a very good card, even in this matchup, I think.
Yeah.
Just because by that time that turn rolls around, usually RP Law doesn't have that much Dawn to play with.
Yep, and you normally want to use Gordon's for, again, the Eau Rouges, the Cavendish, even the Basils. So because of that, it's you pretty much say, like, I hope you drew like 4 of them, because otherwise my big boss monster is able to continue.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're swinging big.
Oh, yeah, that is very large.
That is a very big swing going into Hody. Most likely going to let this go, I imagine. I'm not too sure exactly how many Dawn Georgie ended up throwing on there.
I think it was
expect that.
6 or 7, yeah.
Yeah, it could be 7.
Yeah, there goes Hody.
There goes Hody.
Just as I was bringing him up on the screen.
Yeah, and we're probably going to swing double 5k swing here. Yep, 5k swing going into life. We might just end up taking this.
Yeah, going down to 2 life.
Another 5k swing.
1k, or sorry, 2k with the baby 5.
Only dropping 2ks this game.
Yeah, and likely, I mean, I would probably use leader effect here for red purple law. I don't know how many cards Georgie has in hand.
I feel like we swing with Shiraya too.
Yeah, only 2 cards. 3 cards.
Wow. No Reiju.
My guess is that we just don't really have anything good to play off of the leader effect. Because getting rid of the baby 5 is nice.
Yep.
But
and
okay, just wrong. Just
this
always
has to be a
wrong.
Reiju. This has to be a Reiju. I think we really no.
Ooh, Bonney is still pretty good though.
Sure.
And then a big 6.
Yeah, I love the aggression here. Dropping down to 2 life, I believe.
Oh, actually 2 life. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, the black matte sleeves are always tricky.
So unfortunately for Mobile, we're not at 10 Dawn yet. And we are at 2 life, so things are getting a little scary now.
Yeah, not a lot of cards in hand.
Yeah.
And this is like where matchups where, yeah, Hody, if it stays on board, is great, but like every additional copy of Hody afterwards is such a scary thing.
Yeah. And even if we had 8 cost kid for some reason, we have the Bond Clay. It's an 8k character that only costs us 4 and ramped 1 active.
Yep. And oh man, what are we even thinking? So is that I think that's a 6 or 5 cost Bonney in hand?
Yeah. Yeah, being able to stun.
Yeah, Mo's on 9 Dawn right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Basil's nice too. Again, a little bit less nice with the Bond and Clay out, but we can go 7k at the Shiraya, play the Basil, have 1 open.
Yeah.
And just hope that our Starve play was the play.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we have flexibility on Dawn.
Do we have possibly another Searcher maybe want to play out instead of swinging 7? No, I think Georgie's at 1 card in hand.
Yeah, so yeah, 7k will get rid of it no matter what.
Yeah.
And then if we can establish a 10 drop next turn.
So I can see that Mobob does have a cost kit in hand.
Oh.
So that could be pretty useful next turn.
Yeah.
Not this turn.
Not this turn, no.
Not this turn. We don't have any blocker here.
Oh, 3 cards in hand? 2 cards? I think it's 2. But his opponent, no, we just don't know.
I think Georgie's now become the sorcerer himself here. I'm able to see.
Oh man, just a 5.
Easy 5. There's 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, there's a 1.
1k. Okay.
I guess we can Cavendish and Basil, right? Because that's 3 and 6, but then we just don't have a Dawn open for the leader effect.
Yeah, I think this is where like the bigger plays come in here for Bonney. Is that making sure how much do I value that 1 Dawn?
Yeah, but we can also okay, Cavendish 2, and then we can play Bonney for 5. Nah, I think Basil was just better.
Stun the Shariah.
Basil and then stun the Shariah.
Stun the Shariah. And pass the turn. Now it does look like this Bon Clay is going to get an easy 6k swing for free.
Yeah.
Which is rather annoying.
Yeah.
You know, rather unfortunate here.
Yeah, and let me find the Bonney 5 cost. I think that Bonney is good. I mean,
it is, yeah.
It wins you against Black Yellow Luffy. Not that you need more reasons to be able to win that matchup, but that.
Can we talk about it now?
No, yeah. I want to be at 10 Dawn. They say we're at 9 Dawn. What's going on?
You play as Zoro. Okay, I have to find an Ice Age.
Yeah.
All right, so Georgie here looking like at 7 Dawn.
Yeah, with 4 cards in hand, we know 2 cards have no counter. Kind of nasty.
But only we know that.
I mean,
no, 3 cards, no counter.
3 cards. What's the other card?
Kid.
Yeah, I don't think playing 2 of your 1Ks was the play. I don't know. If I could have gone 7K and like got rid of the Shariah, put them down to 1 card.
7K swing connects here. We're gonna use leader ability here to rest leader.
Yeah, rest the.
Doesn't matter.
Sure, leader.
Yeah.
Though I would have rested Sashi Penguin, but
okay.
I digress. It's fine.
Mobile can just lose here.
100%.
This has to be. I'm not sure if he grabbed counter off of that swing. And now with 2 cards in hand, Georgie could have also a Kid and Killer. 7K swing. This will connect, and this is a 9K swing coming in here.
Yeah.
The question is, does Moblob have the counter? He would have had to pick up 2 2Ks in the last 2.
Yeah.
I think Georgie kind of getting a little worried here.
I mean, if you have Kid and Killer in hand, right? A 9 and 7, I think almost guaranteed.
Yeah, you win this game.
Yeah.
You win this game.
Yeah. I mean, what are you afraid of? I think we can just go safe.
I think he's going 7-9 maybe.
Oh, the swag. I think you only have
2-1. We have the 2K and we have the 1K.
All right, yeah.
I think, okay.
And then, I mean, we could still Kid and Killer.
2 Dawn up. He could have a Zoro, regular Zoro, 3 cost Zoro.
True.
3 cost Zoro, 7K swing, 2 7s. He's a Kid and Killer.
Yeah, he is a Kid and Killer. Yeah, sure does.
What are we thinking about here, Georgie?
Yeah.
What are we? All right, using a leader ability here, we're not going to bottom deck anything, but that's a-okay. Oh,
no,
just kidding, just kidding.
Thinking.
Methodical plays here.
Yeah, you just go for it.
All right.
For the record, I know it's easy to be high and mighty in our commentator chair,
yeah, of
but
course.
Not a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, if Mobile had 1 more turn.
I think it was the psychological damage of doing 7 first, and they're like, "Oh, wait, I have a chance."
Yeah.
And then like, "No, you had no chance." Yeah. So Georgie's going to finish this round X1. We might have 6 rounds. I'm actually going to check out on table 2 real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to leave you to your devices. Otherwise, maybe I'll see if I can play Georgie with Black Yellow Luffy.
Yeah.
Do you have your
top 4 action? Yeah, I have my list
somewhere. Yeah. It's probably a bad list, but I'll try it.
Yeah, no one wants to see me lose again.
No, sure. Let me ask him real quick.
Yeah.
Let me see how table 2's going, and then I'll turn that down. Do you have your?
Yep.
Yeah. Not that I want to play you, but I have Black Yellow Lucy. I know you. Oh boy.
I'm live?
They're still playing table 2 as well. Yeah.
Oh, but I'm...
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to see some Eggman action. I thought you were going to put top 4.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Top 4, that's what the play was. Okay. Yeah. But I could.
Yeah, you still have the power.
I still had, Okay, now this I believe is Yoke Boy versus Eggman.
That's true.
Self-announced. All right, yeah. So we're gonna see this game turn out, and I am 4.
4.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm running that you wouldn't agree with is 2 search,
2 searchers and
2 ace. Ah, yeah, you got it. Yeah, you're Mr. Top 4. You got anything, like, man. All right. Yes, RP Law did end up winning. Yeah. Georgie did end up winning with RP Law with 4 life left. Pretty insane game here. I'm going to go ahead and close the door so that Eggman doesn't take my advice and hear me. All right. So we have Eggman on the right using my list. Now, my list is pretty similar. If you've watched my previous video, I just uploaded a video a couple days ago, having a conversation with Jackson, aka Clyde TCG. Got 3rd at Worlds. Pretty similar to his list, honestly. There's like a 1-2 card difference. We are running Ivankov, a 1-of in this list, as well as 3 4-cost Kuzans, and a 2-2 split of ace. I think for the most part that's it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see exactly how the egg does.
Dice, please.
It's in there.
It's in there?
It's in there. Should be in there, yeah. No?
I always see all these gone from.
Okay. Oh. There's this one. They use these fancy counters.
Okay, no.
There's 2 dice in there, right?
Okay, yeah.
All right, we're back. All right, so looking at the hand here, we have it's a pretty good hand. We have a searcher, we have Rush Ace, Rocket Luffy, we have the guard, but we're gonna actually go ahead and keep this hand. We also have Baby Luffy. Only thing we're missing here is Gecko, which is a fantastic card to start off with, but in this matchup, we have to kind of prioritize counter, and we have to make sure we last up until 10 dawn, right, to play out the Gecko. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Just want to make sure my audio is good. All right, playing 1 dawn, playing out the Garp, searching top 5. We see the Sabo, and we see the 5-cost Luffy. Grabbing the Sabo, prioritizing the of course, the cycle, as well as the draw. And the blocker, of course. But with 2 active Dawn, Jordy's going to go ahead and pass, not giving him the 1-cost Gordon. A lot of RPLL players like to play Gordon turn 1, but Georgie not doing so. He might not actually not even have it, which he doesn't. He has 2 Reiji, though, which is actually insane. 5k swing going into life here. And it looks like Georgie's going to go ahead and give him a 1k counter. Alright. Dropping the Ivankov. Very interesting here. Are we going to see the leader ability? No. Not using the ability itself. I think Ivankov's a great tech against RP a lot just because it's a 4k body. They have to waste a Gordon to get rid of it, if not, just a free block. So, really, really good in this matchup. We're going to go ahead and see the ramp. Swinging 6k, we're going to go ahead and give him the blocker. Really good to see. And now we see the Thunderbolt. Yeah, a little bit of tech here coming from myself. Really good against the 5-cost characters. We're going to go ahead and play the Sabo. This is an opportunity for Eggman to pitch the... Wow, insanely good draws. pitching the 5 cost Ace as well as the Thunderbolt, and then just passing the turn here. Grabbing the Moria as well as the Star Deck 13 Luffy. Pretty good. $5K swing does connect, then yeah, passing the turn. Georgie dropping down to 3 life, and like I said, mentioned before, he does have double Reiju in hand, which is really, really good. And now Georgie's starting to have quite a healthy amount of Dawn as well. Total of 7 active Dawn, and for lots, that's a really good handful. So this is a 6K swing going into life. Now I imagine we might see that Bon Clay swinging as well. We totally could have swung for 6K. And looks like Eggman kind of wants to give it to him. Unfortunately, what he doesn't know is that Georgie doesn't have any Gordons. So taking that life, that is a 2K Flampe off the top, dropping the 5 cost Kid, and then using leader ability, we're going to bottom deck the Garp and play out a Reiju. Yes, we knew about this. Ramping 1 Dawn for that Kid and Killer. Ramping 1 from the Kid, drawing 2 off the Reiju. And now with 2 active Dawn, we might swing a big 8K into life. Or we could just pass as well. But no, dropping the Gordon. I feel like that's a little bit greedy. Yeah, if we play the 5 cost Luffy, we don't have to worry too much about it because we get rid of the Gordon, but we still have a Bon Clay, I guess. But I feel like losing value on the Gordon is pretty big. Yeah, Garp definitely is supposed to be in the bottom of the deck, which he does. I think he just forgot. That's actually pretty big. In case he does end up playing a value Gecko Moria, he could play that. Actually, that's pretty big. Yeah, let me go ahead and tell him real quick. All right, let me go tell him real quick. Alright, we're back. Strongest egg cheater. Not letting him keep that one. 7K swing going into the Kid. And seeing the 2K counter, and then just looks like we're going to pass the turn here. Quite unfortunate, honestly. Eggman sitting at 2 life still. This is kind of the part of the game where you really need to try to survive as long as possible. Just so that we're able to play out the Gecko Morias, right? This is the perfect time where RP Law can just really have a big swing of things. And yeah, Georgia here. I'm assuming we're gonna bomb deck the Sabo. Not having one in trash is pretty big. But 6K swing. Yeah, 6K swing with no 2K in hand. Eggman has no 2K in hand. We're going to take this actually, and this is extremely scary. We do grab a 2K counter, which is pretty nice, but we have a ton of 1K counter, and next turn we're at 9 Dawn. Yeah, this is a pretty big mental game here. I definitely agree. I think this is, like I said before, this is quite terrifying. If we can survive this turn, though, our leader becomes essentially 9K. And this is a 6K swing. We have to give him a 2K counter here. He can just dump the entirety of the Dawn left onto Law. And I think this is going to take a lot of cards out of Eggman's hand here. Attaching 2 Dawn to leader 7K swing. We have no more 2Ks in hand, so we have to give him 3 1Ks. Now, I doubt this this Gordon swinging, but yeah, we have to give him 3 cards. That's rough. Fortunately for Eggman, we probably will just go ahead and give him a whole bunch of cards that we need in trash anyways, but just losing 3 cards out of a hand this early while we're going into 9 is rough. So, it looks like we are pitching Baby Sabo, 5-cost Luffy, as well as the Garp. I feel like we keep Big Sabo. Yeah, we gotta keep the Sabo. Yeah, making sure we know exactly what cards we trash. We have the Luffy, we have Baby Sabo in trash. That's really good for our Gecko turn. And with 4 active Dawn, I think it's time we use the Gordon now to bottom deck that Sabo, but we're actually just going to play Reiju. 4 costs, no need to bottom deck anything. Drawing 2 cards, Reiju is such a good card. It's insane. Using Gordon ability here, we're going to minus 3k on that Sabo, bottom deck it. And what do we have? I think it's a little too late to play the Kid and Killer now. I think we have another value card, like something to give us some more Dawn would be really good. Sabo, I mean, Sanji is really good here too. Why not? So yeah, grabbing the Sanji. Now, I did mention this before, but we need to get to 10 Dawn as if we're Luffy here. So we need to survive one more turn, and with this board being this good, it's a little rough. Yeah, we currently don't have any way to take our own life. That's the issue here. We have no Ivankov, we have no Flampes, no Hioris. We would need to play out the Sabo, see what we grab off the top 2. Hopefully we have some way to pick our own life. But even then, it doesn't get us there. We would be able to put 2 back at the very top of our life, and we could be looking for that Value Moria. Now, Value Moria isn't too bad. We have Baby Sabo. We also have a Hiyori in trash, I believe, so we could be doing that, grabbing the Sabo as well as the Hiyori. I do love this play. And grabbing the Ivankov. Interesting. Hey, we see some value, right? Putting the character back at the top, playing the Sabo, using Sabo ability, playing out the Sabo, grabbing 2k counter off of that, drawing 2 cards and trashing 2 cards. We're going to definitely pitch the 5-cost Ace as well as that Luffy. And we're going to go ahead and, unfortunately, we can use leader ability, but we do have 2 blockers now. We're swinging 8k into the, of course, the Kid. Now, even if we do swing a couple 7Ks into life, this is getting kind of to the wire. Fortunately, we have a Gecko Moria on the board, but unfortunately, we probably will see Georgie counter out of this. We need 3 cards, 3 1Ks, a 2K, and a 1K. So one of those in combination, and he doesn't have a 2K counter in his hand, so we're actually going to give it up, and that is pretty huge here. I don't think we are able to press the board as much as we wanted to anymore. We most likely will see a 5-cost Kid coming down, followed by maybe 2 7K swings going into life. Using that fancy plus 2k counter. Yeah. Okay, so I have information that the down pair did lose, so we are going to be going to top cut next. So it was the Luchi player versus RP Law, and RP Law did end up winning that, which was the down pair. So pretty big here. Unfortunately for some of the guys, we'll have to play another round. Now we're going into top cuts, and it's going to be top cut, top 8, and best of 1. It is currently 10-10 right now on a Thursday night, so normally I know top cut is best of 3, but didn't want to keep the guys here too late. So it looks like this is a 9K swing into life. We're going to go ahead and block it here, and this is kind of rough here for Georgie. We only have 4 cards in Eggman's hand, which is really good for Georgie, but just passing the turn. And I think that could have been maybe a mistake. I do agree with keeping the extra Dawn so that we swing higher. So 9K swing going into the Sanji. Yeah, playing out the 5 cost Luffy. Sorry guys, they're actually mentioning exactly what's going on with the top cut. Luffy TV, how you doing, man? Thanks for the raid. Appreciate you, brother. We have Eggman on stream right now. We're playing against an RP Law. We're waiting for top cut to begin in this case tournament here, double case tournament at DXN. And using a leader ability here, we ended up pitching a card, putting 2, using a Luffy ability. We're going to bring out that 5 cost Luffy. Using effect here, we're going to pop the Reiju. We're going to draw ourselves a card since we are at 2 life or less. And now we swing a big 9K swing into the Sanji and passing the turn. And this is an incredible turn here for Eggman. Fantastic. Being able to neutralize Georgie's board, even things out, and seeing how things go here. Yeah, things have been great, Luffy. Just 5 rounds here. We just ended Swiss, having top cut right after this. So 7K leader. We're swinging, I think, a big 9K into life. We're gonna go ahead and let this go, and we're gonna see the Kid and Killer probably coming down here, swinging a big 12K. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11K swing into life, and this is not enough counter. And I think, oh wow, he actually gets out of it. That's right, 7K leader. Incredible turn here. And so I think this is kind of rough. I mean, Eggman has 1 card in hand right now. Like I mentioned here, we did have top cuts, finally showcase. Seeing if some of the guys here got top cut.
They're trying to split right now.
Did you get it?
I'm in.
Yeah, I think they're actually debating if they want to split top cut. I mean, yeah, top cut here. Just let everyone goes home, or if they want to play for first place gets 8 boxes.
I don't know how they're gonna do split.
So, yeah. I definitely want to ask exactly how that happens, because splitting 2 cases into 8 people, not as much as winning the whole dang thing, right? So, this is a big 9K swing going into the Kid and Killer, and then a big, huge swing into life. And with 2 life left, we're at a 5K lead. I don't think there's any way Eggman loses here. We need to see some. I think we can go down to have Georgie down to 0, but we need some rush. Yeah, I do want them to play it out as well, but we'll see how it goes here. So, actually swinging 9K into the Gecko, just to neutralize the lethal 5K swing from Zoro, a card you don't really see too often. And now we see the Reiju drawing 2, and Georgie is gassing out. Yeah, he's gassing out, and that's it. He's unable to kind of close it out. Oh, so Eggman does end up losing. Mr. Top 4, not so much today. Yeah, not much today, but yeah, we are trying to figure out exactly if they want to split the top cut. Like I mentioned before, top 8. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. We're trying to see if they want to split it. We'll see exactly how the split goes. But Eggman does end up going down against Georgie RP Law, of course. Yeah, honestly, I feel like with top 8, play it out. I would play it out for sure. I play it out. I think first place gets 8 boxes. If you get 8th place, you get 1 box. So 1 to 8's pretty big. Worst case scenario, you walk home with 1 box. Yeah. Yep. I think they're deciding whether they want to split top cut.
They decided to, yeah.
They decided to? Okay.
All right. Winners. All right. Yes, they decided to split the top cut. So. There it is. All right. Yeah, they. I think they decided to split the top cut.
So chat seeing you through.
What?
I was like, chat was saying you through.
I did. What did I do wrong?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
I
played that very well.
Yes. Also, Luffy with the raid. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, he did play it well. I did put the 2 cards back in life. He's like, you can do that. Yeah.
Now that Ivankov play though.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
I thought it was
on the Hori, but
yeah, but the
extra blocker.
The extra blocker was, I think, better.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Okay.
And yeah, if I would have, the card I would have put in hand is that event that I hate, right? Because you play that bad card. So
yeah,
it was 100% the right to trash that. So,
yeah.
But yeah, obviously going odd is a little bit tough on Luffy, but I was pretty okay with that match. I think it was, it was a good time.
It was a good match. It was a good match. I think he definitely just got gassed out.
Yeah. They seeing the Rage juice. I think he made a mistake that one turn. And being able to get rid of both Reijus, I think, was nice.
Yeah.
With the double Luffy. I just never found the second Sabo Moria. I looked through it again. I thought I only saw 3 geckos. I'm like, wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Wait, he's only running 3 Kid and Killers? No way.
Yeah. But I think we're going to be done for the day, which as much as I would love to, I also, if not mentioned, if you guys didn't know that too, this weekend, we'll be, maybe you, definitely me, will be commentating the Core TCG Pasadena Regionals. So 2 days event, just going to be here. So I hope you guys, if you haven't hit like and follow and subscribe on all the buttons, make sure to do that. You get notified when we go live this weekend. Should be a good time. This is also going to be free on YouTube to watch. Normally I have VODs for subscribers and members, but we're going to make this one free because it was an event. I appreciate you guys have us out here too. I think that's really it. I don't think we'll have deck lists for this one just because of how it was. You guys didn't collect deck lists. Yeah. We'll have. I have an abysmal amount of Gen Con deck lists that I'm going through tonight. So if you guys are looking forward to that, that should be up in the morning if I survive.
Yeah, if you are really interested in a deck list, you can go ahead and DM me on Twitter.
Yeah.
I can probably get you a deck list if you really want it. So I can definitely get that going.
So, but we appreciate it. I know it's late on the East Coast. It's already late here on the West Coast. So. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you guys this weekend as well. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.